Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
so where you guys are right now, I'm just going to go ahead and say that you've headed down the mountain pass into the lovely mountain valley, and you found some nice little valley to start making your trek down. So
Mm.
it is a bright and sunny day. The mountain air can be heard whistling through the hills, and the birds can be heard
Mm.
happily singing nature's song. A nearby
Birds
family of
singing.
elk can be seen drinking from a stream, keeping a close eye on the group, ready to dash away at the first sight of danger. You can see some children running around and playing while the parents try to rein them in from going too far out from the group. Feels that at least for a time you guys can all rest easy and lower your guard a bit. However, you all know this is easier said than done, and it's best to remain vigilant at all times against the unknown threats that may be lurking around the corner.
I
But
am currently just staring at both him and Ironbeard and making sure that they don't murder each other.
yeah, they're shooting daggers at each other. You can
So
tell.
pretty much that bit about
Ironbeard's
relaxing.
Ironbeard's happily taking in the mountain air. It's been like probably 100 years since he's last seen the sun, so he's just like, this is the greatest. And Tim is just like, motherfucker, stupid. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna
But
kill him.
did you have a music track in mind?
Oh, yes, I did. Just to keep it nice and happy and light. I'm gonna see how easily I can actually do this without being copyright stricken, because, you know, everybody loves that. Alright, so let's do this. A boop. Yeah, that's what I want.
The all-new Google Pixel.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, I guess Sam would be using the summon horse thing and scout around if he can,
Mm-hmm.
and trying to practice his communication things.
Yeah. So you guys more or less have the downtime to do that. You guys have a 4-day trek ahead. So this would be as good a time as any, I would say, to decide what you guys want to do with the 4 days. And we'll just go down the list. I'll start with you, Hiv Sam. What do you think you are going to be doing for the next 4 days? Practicing anything? Attuning with a weapon?
Guess Lothar can give me some practice about some things. I don't know what, but
So how about we specify something? Like, are we talking spell based? Are we talking combat based? Maybe skills
I'm
that
in
he's
Yabuchilo.
proficient in that you're not.
again, great question.
Yeah. Well, I'll come back to you. You think on that, and then let me know.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Hypothetically, could he learn to summon Yabuchilo with a warlock spell slot?
I could allow that, honestly. I don't think that's a bad idea. So that's an idea for you, Hivsam, to think over. Morgak, I know you were working on a skill, and you haven't had a lot of downtime to do it in, but now you got 4 days. So it's up to you. Or you can attune with your weapon.
I was gonna attune with the axe.
The axe. Okay, so attune with weapon. I'll just put you down as Morgak. It's tuning. Alright, and Oust, you said you were going to be keeping an eye on Tim and Ironbeard, but you also probably will tire of that once in a while. So what do you think you might be up to?
Let's just do a little bit of Arcana practice. Keep things up.
Okay, Arcana practice, that's fine.
Yeah. So, that'll be that.
Alright,
And figure something out for Awen later.
yeah,
She's currently traversing the wells.
yes. I'm going to say that Alwyn is actually with you guys, but she's going to practice on her Arcana as well. Maybe try manipulation of the elements a little bit. So you're going to see her just kind of casting Shocking Grasp, but trying to make shapes out of it, or arcing it around corners and stuff like that.
Hold up. Check Discord.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll hold
Yeah.
off for
Yeah,
his,
you can wait a good few minutes,
That's
see if
okay.
he gets any news on if it's something small or ridiculous.
Yeah, hopefully not too major. It's
Yeah.
good timing, too. The one
Oh,
time we
wow.
all can finally get together after months of a hiatus, and then, oh yeah, the one day we pick, his power goes out.
It's natural, right?
Yeah. Who'd have
That's
thought?
how it always goes, right?
Saw that coming. Yep. Great. Okay. So manipulation. So I'll just put that down for her. Okay. Well, while we're waiting, I'll just describe what's going on. So, more or less, you guys make it down the river valley. It's a peaceful trek through the woods and into a more deeper valley that is laden with fog. So you guys are kind of standing on like a bluff, and beneath you is a large just valley filled with just fog just sitting in the pocket. So Nazana comes up to you and talks to you and says, well, it looks like that Ironbeard is saying that the ruined town where the supposed gate is beyond this valley. We could go around or we could go through. So it's up to you guys what you want to do.
Around or through the valley. I mean, we can get an overlook of the valley itself, right?
Yeah, because right now you guys are overlooking the valley. So you guys are on sort of like a bluff. It's this easy slope down. You could kind of just like slide down the side or go around the bluff into the valley that has all the fog in it. Or you can take a wide berth around it. But Ironbeard says it's just easier to just go through. So,
Nothing in the valley itself.
not from what you can see, but again, it's a very thick fog that's lying in the valley, so you can't really tell what exactly may or may not be in there. Nazana's not familiar with this area at all because she spends most of her time underground as a drow. She says that the dwarves, a couple of them have volunteered scouts to maybe check ahead if you want, to send them down.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So
Sound good?
a couple dwarves show up, just about two. They get on some large, hairy boars with armor, and they start making their way down the valley. It may be a couple hours before they get back to report back what might be in the area. Yeah, it didn't happen last year, but right now it happened. Yeah, how convenient. Yeah, he's still in Roll20, so
Yeah, it does that if it
yeah.
crashes
Mhm.
unexpectedly.
I was gonna say, worst case, he could try using his phone. That might know.
That's true.
Yeah. Roll20 has gotten better about that with their apps as well. But that would rely on him having it downloaded.
Yeah.
Nope, there it goes. Offline.
Oh, okay.
On the Roll20 at least. Oh!
Oh,
Do you live?
Is it working? It is.
yes, it's working.
Yeah.
Fucking no. The thing is, it went all out, and then only one floor got the lightning, and then the other one did. So it's really fucking weird.
Oh, that's annoying.
Huh.
Well,
Seems like
welcome
they
back.
fucked up. Oh, thanks.
So, just a quick recap. They didn't do a whole lot. Right now, you guys are standing on a bluff, overlooking a valley filled with fog, and they've decided to send 2 dwarven scouts down to just check ahead to see if there's any threats or dangers. It may be a couple hours before they come back. So again, you guys got a little bit of downtime to do whatever. So, Hipsam, have you had a chance to think about what your character's going to be doing?
Yeah, I guess I can probably learn some magic thing, but
Okay.
judging by the spells he has, there's not that many useful things.
Conjure Yabuchilo. That is all that really comes to mind, honestly.
That's the only thing he has, like, and
Yeah.
still not very useful. I don't know,
That's all we
maybe...
need.
Can we do something along the lines of practicing the changing one character in the other one?
So, like, becoming more attuned with your alternate itself so you could maybe last longer outside of battle or inside battle?
Something like that can
Something
work,
like
yeah.
that? Yeah, sure. I'd be fine with that. So right now I think what we have you set for in combat, I think you have to roll a 1d10, and that's how many rounds you get to keep them. So...
I have it written. No,
yeah,
I have...
I think it was 1d10.
I'll
And
write
then
down.
It's an hour outside of combat you're allowed. So I would say choose either combat or outside combat, and then try to attune with him during those 4 days, and I'll let you know how much longer you can have him for.
I'll go for the outside of combat.
Okay, yeah, because right now you're set to an hour. So you attune for 4 days, I'll allow a longer time for that.
Okay.
And then Morgak, you said you're trying to attune with your axe, right?
Yep.
Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to roll Arcana for me.
Arcanorc. Right at the beginning.
It'll be fine.
Guidance from Ripsam.
I don't think
Oh, yeah.
you've
Take the
used
guidance.
your... Yeah, you can give him guidance. I don't think you've used your once per day reroll either,
Oh.
so it's up to you.
No, I think I did, because from last time I do have it.
Yeah,
Oh,
but you
yeah.
did say we had 4 days of downtime, though, right?
Yeah.
So
So I would say, like, it's been a day already. You guys have been walking for a while.
Okay,
So,
so we heal back up. I can set
Yeah.
everything back to
I'll let you guys know that, yeah, it's been already a day of walking, so you guys would have healed from the previous wounds if you had any. And reset all your spell slots.
Yep, I'm gonna burn that Arcanor.
Good idea. Oh, there you go.
So much better.
So at first you're just like, oh,
With guidance, it's a 22.
and your
But
eye
then
just kind of like
you
squints
remember
open, and your
so
axe
much.
doesn't move, and then you're just like, I said Om! And then the axe just like comes alive, and there's like little tendrils. It's like you woke it up, basically. So yeah, it seems to be working. The axe seems to be listening to you a little bit better now. It seems that you might be able to manipulate it a little bit so it actually returns to you. You kind of get the feeling that if you were to throw it at something, it would come back like a boomerang.
Okay.
So yeah,
advanced.
yeah.
Interesting.
Instead of like throwing it at a person and have to retrieve it, it would just like reappear back in your hand.
This implies Morgak knows what a boomerang is.
Yeah,
I like
it
this
implies it
idea.
does, but all you can really think of is like the axe is just like, you throw me, I come back, and you're like, cool.
Morgak has graduated from throwing axes to throwing great axes.
Yep. And you can do it with one hand too.
That's plus doctoral studies.
What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing at all. And
Amazing.
Oust, you said you were trying to attune a little bit better with your abilities. So I'm gonna say, like, what exactly did you want to do? Did you want to like work on your ability to, well, I shouldn't say see better, but like your blind sight, maybe increasing its range or its your tremor sense? What are you thinking?
There we go.
Perfect.
Let's focus on expanding the blind sight, shall we?
The blind sight. Okay. So what's your blind sight range right now?
Let's see, where are the senses noted on the sheet? Is it in bio, maybe?
It might be under your feet section on the right-hand side at the bottom.
Oh yeah, 60-foot blind sight. Okay, let's focus on tremor sense.
Yeah, your tremor sense I think is 15 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll focus on that. So you just kind of like meditate on the ground. You're just like digging your hands into the dirt, and you just got your eyes. Well, your eyes don't need to be closed, but you're just feeling the
No,
ground.
they're
you're feeling-
disconcertingly open, actually.
Yeah. You're just like staring straight ahead, and you can feel the ground underneath your hands, and you can feel someone walking towards you. Very light steps. You think it might be someone trying to sneak up on you, or someone who's just like, I don't know, maybe curious. you get the smell of something sweet in the air, almost like honey. I would say close to honey and cloves. And you're just kind of like sniffing the air, you're feeling the ground, and then you hear like a little light giggle in front of you. Sounds like it might be like a little girl.
Huh.
And you can almost like feel something waving in front of you, just like a small little object. So it kind of, you can infer that she's just kind of like looking at you as you're staring ahead, and she's like waving her hand in front of your face.
Yeah. Just kind of tilts his head a little bit with a bit of an amused smile.
Mm-hmm. And then you can feel the ground. You can feel the steps just kind of like scurry off into the distance. So it looks like she just ran off to play with her friends.
Adorable.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna say it's been several hours. Have passed.
Alrighty.
4 to be exact. We'll say the scouts should have been back by now. They're not.
Oh dear.
There's a little concern amongst the dwarves, going like, well, something must be down there. I don't think they want to send any more scouts, because they may not return either.
Do we have anybody expendable to send there?
Those were the expendable ones.
Yeah, I'm asking among the party.
They don't want to risk any more armed individuals because they want to keep the party strong in case they do get attacked by like bandits or anything else that might want to attack the party, like dire wolves in the mountains. So the war party isn't at its strongest right now. They're having hard enough time trying to keep everyone in line and keep them from like doing bad things at the camp. So
I've practiced my skills with communication, and maybe I can go myself there and send you a message in case I found out anything suspicious or dangerous.
So you want to go alone?
I can.
Okay. It's up to you guys.
Anybody wants to
Go
join?
wrong.
What can go wrong?
I figured we're all
Suppose
going,
that's
so
good. Yeah. No. Better to be in numbers with this, I feel.
All right.
Okay. So all you guys are gonna go?
Yep.
All right. So
Hey, where's Owen?
Owen is going to be like 2-3 hours late. So I'm gonna say that she is with you guys, but the character I'll just roleplay if I have to. It's fine.
I was gonna say we
Yeah,
just
so
flash
people-
over to Alwyn stuck in traffic.
Yeah. Gods be damned, these chariots are slow. Move your horse, fool! All right, so we're gonna say that you guys head down, all 3 of you, or I should say all 4 of you, technically.
1, 2, yeah, 4.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so yeah, Nazana bids you guys farewell. She's gonna make sure that everyone stays in the camp and doesn't wander too far. Janine's gonna help keep everyone in line too, as best as she can.
Didn't
One of the
she-
days, a travel oust is going to be summoning his own horse.
Yeah, I'll be doing the same.
Okay.
I can. ritual with that.
Yabushilo rides again. Good.
All right.
I'll inform you in case we find out anything new.
Okay. Yeah. She nods approvingly and says, "Just to be careful."
Where is Nur?
Huh.
Nur would be in the backpack of Morgak unless he wants to leave him behind for now. It's up to him.
You should let her graze a bit.
Yeah, Nur could just like hop around happily and just like play with the kids and eat some grass, as lambs do.
What do you think, Morgak?
I think he's AFK.
Oh dear.
He's munching on his rotten pork. Can't hear you.
I'm back.
Oh, okay.
The- Okay, my internet died for half a second. I was like, oh shit.
Of course. We're getting such wonderful technical difficulties today. It's great.
Right?
Yeah.
It was only a moment.
Well, that's good. So, yeah, did you want to leave Nur behind just to graze on some grass, play with the kids while you guys go down to the valley, or you want to bring him with? Hello?
Oh no, did it die again?
Probably. I think... Yeah. I think we should... I'll assume that Morgak isn't going to want to risk Nur coming with. So we can have him just chill with the rest of the camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay.
Sheep will commit sheep crimes.
Yes, exactly.
This is fine.
What are the sheep crimes?
Chewing grass without a permit? I don't know. Chasing
Might be.
squirrels? We'll see.
Oh, I have a new cantrip.
You could have a new cantrip, yeah.
Yeah, while leveling up, I forgot to add.
Ah, gotcha.
Oh, new cantrip. Amazing.
It's a nice one. You'll see.
Alright, so we'll say you guys head down
Is this the last of
into
your cantrips that you're getting, actually?
this here.
Probably.
Alright, let's see if this works out. So,
Yeah.
We're gonna do skip.
What is Sorcerer Oust doing, actually?
Sorcerer Oust is practicing his elemental skills, I would say.
Oh, boy.
Elemental affinity.
Yeah, pretty much. So, you guys make it down into the valley. Upon reaching the valley, the fog is so thick you can barely see about 5 feet in front of you. It is eerily silent. The birds can be
Therefore-
heard chirping happily, nor can you see any animals in the area.
Yes.
You walk slowly and steadily, listening to anything that may be hidden in this dense fog. After what seems an eternity, you hear a faint thumping sound off in the distance, and it is making its way towards you. You all ready yourselves in anticipation for a fight, but as the sound gets closer, you realize it's the galloping of a horse as it almost barrels into you at full speed.
Can I tell him to slow down? We're not enemies.
Yeah, you can tell.
Animal
You do
handling,
see
I
a
believe.
rider, but he's slumped over.
Oh.
You barely have a chance to move out of the way before it tries to run past.
Should we
Animal
follow and see if
handling, I suppose.
we know the
Do you
person?
want me to grab the horse as it goes by and suplex it, essentially?
Yes!
Do it.
I would like to attempt that.
Okay,
Hell
so
yes!
you plant your feet into the dirt as firmly as you possibly can, outstretch your arms, and you prepare to grab the horse's front end as you try to suplex it over your back. Okay.
I will aid him in stopping it.
Roll
I'll do
for-
guidance.
Roll for strength, the both of you. Shouldn't be too
Would
hard.
I
this
roll
just be an
athletics.
athletics?
Oh, athletics. Yeah, sorry. Athletics would be better.
Perfect.
All right.
Ooh.
So that's enough to give him an
Beautiful.
extra.
Yeah, that was not hard for either of you guys to do. So you both grab either end of the horse, and you've planted your feet, and you
Ooh.
literally suplex the horse
Fuck yeah.
over both your heads. The body
Yeah.
goes flying off the horse, and the horse whinnies and falls off to the side and attempts to try and get back up as quickly as it can. Do you guys want
John Cena.
Nope, mistakes were made.
it kicks you square in the face as it
Oh.
tries to escape.
How
So,
much
Don't worry,
damage
I
are we
got you.
talking?
I'm gonna say because it's a horse, it's gonna be 1d8 bludgeoning. So,
All right.
Do you have now a horseshoe on your face?
Full damage, full damage. Come on.
Okay.
I would like to.
2d10. How's that sound?
Oh boy. Sure.
I was trying to.
I think you
6.
rolled that privately. Oh, there we go.
6 bludgeoning
took a
damage.
second.
Yeah.
All right. Edited.
Yeah. So you have a hoof print on your forehead, essentially.
Crimson starts laughing real loud.
Yeah.
The horse rights itself and begins to gallop away. Do you chase after the horse? I should say the ones that haven't been beamed in the head with a hoof. Do you guys chase the horse?
I mean, we got the body. That's all I cared about.
Yeah.
All right, so the horse gallops
check
off
it
Well,
into the
wait,
fog.
wait. Were there any saddlebags or anything on the horse?
Oh yeah, it looks like it was a war horse. It was clad in armor and a saddle.
It might have
Just throw
something
my axe at
important
it.
on it. Get it, boys.
Do you want me to kill the horse? I can just kill the horse.
No, but knocking it unconscious wouldn't be out of line. You can roll for
Sure.
non-lethal.
I
It
will
is going
non-lethally throw my great axe at the
It is going full tilt speed. Like it's going to get out of your reach within seconds. So you got to decide quick.
So I can still non-lethal throw great axe?
No,
you can
can't.
actually via
What?
mechanics. You can, but
Good God.
Like,
4K no. Smacks, 4K no.
okay, you're just gonna let the horse go. It's fine. Horse is gone.
oh,
Fine.
All right, so
That's fair.
you reach the body. I'm gonna say Oust is kind of sitting on the ground, rubbing his head a little bit. But Morgak and Hifsam, you guys go over to the corpse. I want you to roll investigate.
go ahead and use your guidance too, Rifsam. May as well.
I'm gonna. My rolls are terrible with investigation.
Dude, we're only like 5 rolls in. We've already rolled 3 nat 1.
Oh,
I've got
It's going very
I'm
well.
gonna guide you.
Oh, I've got this so well.
Okay,
Do a d4.
so I'm gonna say, yeah, Hifsam,
9.
you rolled a nat 1, so you're just still kind of laughing at Oust. You're not
Yeah.
really paying attention at the body
Al's
at
just
all
gonna
right now.
heal himself with a few lay on hands points.
Yeah.
And kind of stumble over and actually look over the thing as well.
Okay. Yeah, you roll investigate too.
May I
Yeah.
add, just for flair of what I am doing, is Morgak is just hoisting up the body by the legs and shaking it in order to get anything valuable out. That is my
Wait, I
You
will
shake
have
it
my
hard enough for the
familiar-
boot to slip off the foot of the corpse, and it just falls with a clank onto the ground.
I will have my familiar help me in order to gain advantage on the investigation.
Okay.
Yes,
Excellent.
this is
Dude, our
great.
rolls today.
I have
So
rolled
much
the
better.
best thanks to little
So
bird.
the
Dude, if we're
most
fighting anything today,
11.
we are so dead.
the most obvious thing is you can determine the cause of death is most likely the huge chunk that has been what looks like bitten out of the back of this individual. It looks to be a young man, maybe mid-20s. So the back of his steel plate armor is crunched like someone took like just a giant bite out of his back, and he's missing half of his back end.
As you shake him, the intestines flop onto the floor.
His-
Like a spaghetti.
Most of his spine is missing. It took that large of a chunk. The front of his armor is mostly intact.
Is there any sigil of organization or anything?
Yes. On the front is a sigil of a phoenix.
Oh, these guys are here.
Well, operatively, the term would be "were here."
Correct.
Hmm.
And
Well,
that's how
since the
you
body
guys
is
vote
fresh,
for this.
probably some of them are still alive. Maybe.
Mhm.
There's a chance.
I don't know, do we hear any screaming in the distance?
It's dead silent. There's nothing. Judging from the wound, you can tell that this wound, single wound, is fresh. It's not weeks old, at the very least.
Well, I guess we'll be fighting the man-eating thing.
Can we gauge how big of a jaw would be needed in order to munch this? Like, are we dealing like dragon size or like?
Let's get you guys to roll nature and see what it might have been.
Oh boy.
I just got proficiency in that.
Perfect.
Ooh, I know
nice.
nature things.
I say
Okay.
it doesn't matter. Okay, go for it.
All right, so Hifsam, I'll say that to you, it's not a dragon. It looks like it's
Dang.
the bite of a very large serpent.
Oh, big snakes incoming.
Oh boy, the basilisk.
So, any poison on
A
in the
massive
wounds
what?
or
But
anything,
the
you
funny
know?
thing is there's no from what you can determine from the wound, there's no fang marks. It looks like it was a serpent that may have bit it because of the spacing between the wound, but it looks like either you or anyone humanoid had bitten into the back of this man. There's no like sharp fang marks or anything. There's no like canine marks to indicate that it could have been something that was like an animal. It looks like it might have been a human that bit into this person.
Human snake. Do we know any species that are similar to... Wait a minute. What's the name of the... Zertus? No, he was a lizard.
Oh, the lizard folk?
Zeratus was a lizard folk, yeah.
Would be another similar reptilian creature or species. We just know it's a
Those
giant.
snake things, you want the... What are their names? Yeah, probably some of those things. I don't
How
think we know...
old does the wound look?
Maybe a day old. Recent.
So the order was here.
The fact that it didn't kill the horde.
I will let you in because you guys, your characters would know this. When you were in the siege of Nyquil, Lady Benadryl mentioned that a contingent of Order of Phoenix Paladins were sent to stop the orcs from reaching Nyquil. They failed. It seems that this is the battlefield where it happened.
Alright,
This
we're
is
in the
where
past.
the Order of the Phoenix fought the orcs, supposedly, and lost.
Oh, scheiße.
You don't know
An
what happened
orc
to them.
doesn't just bite through something, or just smack things. Except for that one time I bit through something, but that doesn't count.
Bill his head at Morgak before shaking his head, considering it's not the time to ask about that.
Right. Well, regardless, every chance that this is in the mist. Or
The problem is that if we can't see it, we're gonna get pleasantly surprised. That's the word.
Yeah.
Speaking of, is there anything slinking by the group within 60 feet?
You don't hear anything. It's dead
Okay.
silent. No birds are chirping, no animals galloping about, nothing.
Right. I guess I can send my summoned horse to, scout at least 120 feet, and if he gets dispelled, that means something. We struck on something, and we can prepare in time.
You could do that. Can you
Alright.
can you see through the eyes of your familiar? I think you guys can. I can't remember.
You can.
Yeah, okay.
You
No
can.
idea.
All right. Yeah, so if you want to send your familiar ahead, you can if you want.
Let me find a spell I can see for sure. Phantom Steed.
You can ride the steed. It doesn't state that you can see through its eyes, so this is more for a mount than it is for being able to see
Yeah.
through your familiar. It's not really a familiar. So. And what is your familiar?
Is a raven.
It's a raven. Okay, so a raven you'd be able to scout ahead if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm. In a mile area.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
where you're able to check the senses in 5e, I believe. Let me check. Be sure. It is... Uh, 100 feet, actually.
100 feet.
So not quite so.
Okay. Well, that's not horrible. You could send your raven just to scout a little bit ahead if you wanted to.
Yep. In a bit of a circle.
Okay. So you do that. The raven, how high do you want the raven to fly?
Let's have it go above the mist first to see how high up it is.
Okay. So you send the raven above the mist. The mist is covering probably close to a 5-mile radius from what you can tell. and the whole area is covered in mist. You can kind of see like the tops of some trees that are tall enough to poke above the fog, but that's it. It looks like it's going in like about a 5-mile diameter in this valley.
Is the cutoff natural? For
The cutoff
mist?
is natural looking, yeah. It's not pocketed in one area. The mist kind of dissipates into the forest.
Okay.
Yeah. So from what you can tell, this isn't magically induced. It's just a natural fog.
Alrighty. Share that much at least.
Okay. So you guys are kind of like a little into the valley. You're sort of like on the outskirts. You're not in the middle of it. So you could go deeper in as well if you want. You could follow the tracks that the horse left, or you could just travel in a different direction. It's up to you.
Guess we follow the horse. It's the best way to the trouble.
I'd say so.
Okay. So, anything you want to do before you follow the trail?
Well, I guess we did the autopsy.
I
so-
mean, considering Oust used to be a part of the Order back in his world, does he recognize this person at all?
No. Not
No.
really. Not anyone you would recognize. Looks like he might have been a squire. Newly trained. He does have his, like, broadsword still sheathed in his, scabbard. He didn't even have a chance to draw his sword, it looks like.
Any sort of notable things of who he might have been? Just to bring back to someone.
Human male, mid-20s. Nothing really of, like, notable interest. I would
No
say
like a
that,
patent or
necklace that
anything
sticks
on
out.
him.
like, are you just, like, feeling the facial
More like for a
features
personal effect.
Yeah. Are you feeling
he
like
could've-
his facial features as you're doing this? Is that
No.
how you like discern if you recognize someone?
I mean,
Morgan's
I would
probably
have
just,
used
like,
my
squatting next to him,
familiar
just-
for a second because I could see through their eyes.
Right. Okay. So your familiar notices something odd about his head. More specifically, his ears. They're missing. And inside the ears looks to be stuffed in the holes some cloth on both sides.
That's strange. Is there anything I could roll for this?
The only thing I could think of is what are you trying to discern exactly? Why there's cloth in his ears, basically? Why his ears
Yeah.
are missing? Depends. Do you think it's like a magical effect, or
I feel like more it's a case of him maybe trying to block something out before his ears were torn off. So, just a
Yeah.
logic of what sort of things would have a sound impact.
Okay, so this would be another nature roll, and I'll let you do it again because you found something.
Would it be nature or religion, depending on the thing? Because they're
depending on
like
what you're-
undead or.
Nature, I would attribute to an animal or some sort of mythical creature. Religion would be like more, I would say, along the lines of like what a cult might do to torture someone, or what religions you can recall that know of something that they would need to protect themselves from. So you can do, I would say, either or. Maybe a
Give an
religion.
offhand of both, but
Yeah.
not expect something from either. Yeah, there's another nat one.
Okay.
Nice nature roll, though.
Yeah, I would say that's a decent roll. So when it comes to like a mythical creature, you've heard of things that can turn things to stone, like basilisks, just from a stare. You have heard of things like maybe dire bats that can emanate a screeching sound that could disorient its prey prior to an attack. That seems more along the lines of what we have here. Something he was trying to block out so he could concentrate and not be disoriented.
Okay. Well, regardless, it's not too much to share, so head on in the tracks of the horse, I imagine.
Okay. So you follow the trail of the horse that was left behind, and it leads you to a open field littered with corpses of war horses and bodies. Eviscerated bodies. There's limbs everywhere. Most of the torsos are missing. What's left behind are more or less just the limbs. There are some half-eaten torsos here and there, but other than that, no heads. All of those are gone. Most of the torsos. The horses look to have been feasted on as well, but more so the bodies than the horses. It feels like whatever did this has more of a taste of human flesh than it does of animal.
Well, at least somebody got well fed. Hopefully they won't be too aggressive when we fight them.
Yeah.
Judging by they're probably not hungry anymore.
Any other tracks around here?
Just horse hooves, foot tracks. I will say that when you entered this valley, you kind of felt a little mildly disoriented when you walked in. You have like a little slight ringing in your ear, all of you, but that goes away in a few seconds. You're just a little dizzy when you.
Right. So among those people that have died, are there any that are not,
Dead.
not human or don't wear the same armor as the Phoenix folks, or trying to search for any enemies or anything that can be the enemy here?
You don't
if they have
see
died.
anything other than the paladins. It easily you see dozens of like body parts. So you can presume that most of the contingent that was sent is either dead or missing.
Well, the battle was one-sided at least.
So then where's the other side?
Yeah. That's really weird. Alright, so can I search for any special, somebody that is dressed? Wait, there is not a whole body there.
There are no
Not a
whole
single one.
bodies, and all the heads are gone from what you can tell. Most of the
Are there enough remains for us to assemble a body?
I would say
So,
like,
yeah.
if you wanted to spend the time doing so, you could. Just like off of Game of Thrones, where those guys found that circle of body parts and limbs in the snow. Yeah, we'll go with that.
I'm not going to, but I just figured I'd put that out there.
Yeah. Like, you know for sure that the bodies here, all the bodies you found are from the Order of the Phoenix.
Indeed.
Alwyn
So it's
kind of like
okay.
looks around as well, and she's trying to discern what may have happened, and she concludes that, again, large bite marks, could be a giant even, she says, because they have humanoid features when it comes to like teeth marks and stuff too. But nothing has been gnawed. It looks like it was just chomped and then left the pieces behind.
Do we see any large impact areas where like a club may have been smacked into the ground and hit somebody? Or
You see a couple, like, craters, but more than likely those were left by paladins who were casting spells. I'll get you to roll another investigation check as well, because you guys are in a different area too. See if you notice anything extra.
that hit to the head is still
It's still bothering you.
doing something.
Quite productive today.
Morgak, you feel that it was definitely an ambush. It was kind of like they were led here by something. And with your personal experience against paladins fighting against them, you know these people are hard-headed and proud individuals. And they are basically just like, oh, well, we can wipe anything off the planet. We're paladins. Woo, kind of thing. So it seems like they were overly confident that they could win the day. Hivsam, I would say you're a little bit more familiar with the Order in its history, and these guys...
I had to bribe someone for bank.
Yeah, these guys are not pushovers. They do not haphazardly fire off in random directions with their spells. They assess, and they evaluate, and they execute with deadly precision. Based off of the battlefield scars and the craters that you see and all the burning sort of like, I'd say some of the trees ended up getting knocked over with probably some sort of force damage. These guys were shooting in all directions. They didn't know where to hit. They were all what could be construed as disoriented and unable to find where they were being attacked from.
Well, apparently they have fought something. Well, they were too much disoriented even for such low skilled paladins, and they're usually organized and all of that, but here it seems it was too chaotic with all their spells and everything. Adding to the fact that we're probably fighting some kind of serpent thing, judging from the bite, it's probably some kind of magic or hypnosis or anything that can do. Maybe they even fought amongst each other, and this is what happened.
It's almost as though they couldn't see where they were being attacked from. They're just firing in all directions.
Maybe the fog drove them mad.
Yeah, I can actually believe in that too.
Do you know detect magic, Rifsam?
I don't have that as a problem.
Is this fog magical?
Well,
I smell the magic.
Oust
Smell
sent up
magic
his
in the
raven,
air.
and it looked like it wasn't a magical fog or anything.
Well, can I Arcana check?
Yeah.
Arcanorc!
Eh?
Arcan house.
Hey, there we go.
Morgak, you're not sure. Oust, it's definitely a magical fog. Something is
Yeah,
maintaining this
there's-
fog in this valley right now.
Something going on here.
We don't need to take care of this. As much as I want to fight something in the fog, it would be
We could
faster
just
to take the
go
people
around
around.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we should avoid it.
Only question is, can we get out before?
Yeah, sure. Everybody come together.
anything gets to us?
And what happens for the Dwarven explorers? We can say that they're dead.
You don't
We should
know
probably
where they
say
are.
that.
We're not running a rescue mission for them. Our goal is to gather the entirety of as many people as we can. to the
Yeah.
I mean,
place
we
that they need
could.
to go.
We could go a little further and see if we find more track.
What is Morgak and Hivsam? What are your passive perceptions?
Oh, it's
Uh,
not great.
I don't think so. 10.
10,
14.
14. Okay. So, Morgak and Hivsam, you guys don't hear, see, feel nothing. Oust, you feel something is coming very fast. You feel tremors underneath your feet, and it's heading in your direction.
Fucking land sharks.
What? Land sharks. Oh shit. We need to fly Morgak up in the air.
I grab whoever was wanting to be grabbed, and I will fly up.
All right. Oust, what do you do?
I'm aware of where it's coming from, right?
You have about 5 seconds to figure out what you want to do.
I'm going to brace to attack.
Brace to attack? Okay.
Am I just carrying Riv Sam like 30 feet up?
Yeah.
And I guess also Alwyn, so she's
Well-
not in combat.
Morgak and Hivsam, you guys don't feel it, but I'm assuming Oust says, get out of the way, something's coming. So you just go straight up in the air, yeah?
Sure.
Okay. Alright, so you guys do that. Oust, you brace for attack. Just as about when it's going to go to you, it swerves immediately and Alwyn disappears. Just
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry, I was,
there once, and then she's gone.
sorry, I was off. What happened?
We flew
Alwyn
30
got
feet in the
snagged.
air and Alwyn disappeared.
Alwyn just disappeared.
She got tremor.
Oh, okay. Is there any well in the area around?
That'll
Not
be
that
one
you
way
know
to
of.
find it.
Yeah, that's. I think she advanced her skills. She can disappear anywhere now.
I'm gonna hover back down to, I'd say, maybe a foot off the ground next to.
One sec. I just want to put things on a quick pause.
Gotcha.
And I want you guys to come, Morgak and Hifzam, I want you guys to come to the other audio channel. We got some
We
enemies
don't
out.
have any other audio channel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
can move
gotta-
you to this one. Okay. I will unmute you. There we go.
Where am I?
Okay.
No
So,
longer so-
I can't explain why right now, but I would appreciate if you guys could role play that Alwyn never existed at all.
Gotcha.
Like, you guys have no idea who Alwyn is. She never existed. She was never been with your party the whole time you guys have been together. It's just been the three of you. That's it.
I had that
Yeah.
running joke happen before. Sure, we can do that.
Okay, cool.
I'll do what I can.
Yeah, I'll head back up.
Well,
Okay,
that
So
that
now
was
we're going.
quick.
Just a note, I'm definitely carrying Sam as a rocket launcher, just waiting to launch Eldritch Blast.
Good.
okay, cool.
Always ready.
Faust, what happened?
What? Pardon? Alwyn disappeared. She was just gone. I didn't. Was it
What?
instantaneous? There was no sign of anything.
I mean, we saw nothing, but you were here. You were here with us, no, nobody else. I mean, the other you is here, but there was no other person here. Are you sure everything is alright? I mean, nothing. We saw nothing, but you mentioned there is something approaching.
There was something. And, sorry, you guys were breaking up for a bit there. What was it that you said?
From what part?
From the beginning, your
Oh.
voice was really crackly for some reason.
Might be happening. Yeah, so basically, you mentioned there is something coming for us, but we saw nothing from above. Is everything alright? Are you sure you saw anything?
Alwyn's gone.
Oh,
Who is Alwyn?
He squints at the both of you. Fly out of the mist.
you coming?
Sure.
Alright, I pick him up. I guess we're just flying straight up.
Yes.
Okay, you guys fly straight up. Is Morgak carrying both you and Hifsang? Just straight up?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Hold on a second, is the other Oust with us?
No,
No.
he's back at camp.
Ah, alright, yeah.
Yeah, retcon that bit.
It's
he
just
said?
the three of us.
Just the three of you.
Just the three of us.
So,
Let's
did
do
anything
Russian
happen when we
dance our way
actually
to
get
victory.
out of the mist?
Nothing happens. No. The mist is still there.
We're just
You guys
hovering
are just
above.
hovering above it. Yeah.
No recollections.
Of what?
Oh boy.
Is there anything I would
Is-
know about something like this happening?
Off the top of your head, nothing that you can really think of. No.
we were traveling with another person that you fellows can't seem to remember.
I'm pretty sure we didn't. Only 3 of us departed. We were supposed to find those, folks that ran away. Maybe it's some sort of magic, but on who it is cast? I mean, you remained down there, but you felt nothing up here, so...
People forget. And there's... well, now it's a personal venture since that person is also lost. Right, get us back down there. I guess we have to deal with this now.
I sent mentally
Are we
to
going in the
Morgak.
middle of it, or?
Right back to where we were.
Okay.
I sent
Just
a
have her
mental
back then.
message to Morgak. I think he's getting schizophrenic.
There's a good chance.
All right. So you guys land back down. I'm gonna say. What exactly are you gonna try and do when you land? Are you trying to search a little bit more for clues, or?
Yes.
Okay.
So there was.
So how does someone with blind sight and tremor sense search for clues? You think?
Well, keep in mind, he'd have his familiar with him. So
Okay, that
it's
helps.
paired with standard sight. It's a case of notice any kind of shifts in the air, notice any movements along the ground or under him up to a range of 15 feet.
So
And is able to visually see through the mist.
a familiar is basically an extension of the character itself. So whatever that character would normally be able to see in real time, that crow or that familiar would be able to see as well. Correct?
So long as they're both within 100 feet.
Okay.
100 feet, and they use their action. Yeah.
So what I will say is, as soon as you land, you notice the field has changed. The bodies are still there. The horses' corpses are still there. But what you do notice is that when you land, there are several large 20-foot diameter holes in the field around the bodies that you didn't see before. Morgak and Hivsam, you don't see anything. The field's as normal as it was before.
Follow me.
I guess we should continue. There is nothing
No.
here going on.
Come on. Just
Close your eyes and follow. I don't think senses are so easily trusted in this case.
And march directly over to where one of the holes are.
All right.
I was wait. What is going on here? I don't want to go blindsided here. I mean, you could probably see more, but still.
Kneel down and press your hand into the floor here. Do not put all of your weight onto it.
Okay, I do as he says.
Do as he says, and the ground opens up, as if there was a hole there the whole time. What grass was there is now gone, and it's about a 20-foot diameter hole that you can see.
Okay, so when I was pressing it, did it disappear like an illusion or something else? Like it is relocated or anything?
It's like it didn't shimmer, it didn't evaporate, it literally just popped into existence. It's like if you were to push your hand onto a desk and your hand go right through it, even though the desk looks like it's still there, it goes through it. So you can see the grass and everything, but your hand goes through the grass.
Like
You're right,
silent
this is
image.
some advanced illusion. If it's illusion at all. Right, I guess you're correct. Now, I don't think I have any proper way of evading such sort of magic.
No.
I will
It's-
say that just for to make it easier, whatever illusion was there it dissipates, and you do see that hole with your eyes open and everything. Morgak, I will say that you see it too. You don't have to press your hand through it or anything. As soon as
Okay.
that illusion dissipated, you all see that hole.
Do we have any lamp oil?
Yeah.
We can power some in there and set it on fire. Maybe we can ward out whatever is in there. Small
Where
chance.
was
but-
Alwyn standing before?
I would say that Alwyn was standing probably about 20 feet away from you. So when whatever that thing was charging towards you underground, it veered off, and then Alwyn is when she disappeared.
Is there a hole at the spot where she was?
We're gonna say, to save time, yes. you do find a hole 20 feet in diameter, right where she was standing at the time.
Can't promise that they'll be able. Well, I can't promise they won't be able to get around my senses at this rate. They'll probably figure something out if they have any kind of intelligence. But at the same time, in general, I'm guessing that it's curving around where the holes actually go. So just pouring oil into it wouldn't do too much.
Not really, no.
It's a massive network.
Yeah. It's good possibility that with these multiple holes, there's a massive network of tunnels beneath you right now.
So I guess we're fighting something that's underground. And
Yep.
it can move fast, and it can do some illusions. And it can bite quite well. Any ideas what that can be?
Also, I don't have lantern oil. He says, going through his bag of holding, just pulling out random knickknack. I got myself
meat, drow skull.
Trout, this weird gun.
I think we have a whole skeleton of a person in there.
Yeah.
I
Tied
pull
to a
out the
chair.
freaking the stone mother and son. Oh, that's not it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
A stone family, not that thing.
Well, that said, I suppose the only thing we can actually do is follow after it.
What, jump in the hole?
Yep.
Who wants to go first?
Well,
Is it actually like a big hole we can go into, or is
Yeah,
it just
it's like
crater?
20-foot diameter hole. Looks like it was dug like a tunnel.
You know,
no,
that
find
makes
a
me...
fucking purple worm in there. This is gonna go swimmingly.
Yeah, I don't think we should go there because it's the thing's terrain. He knows where he moves and we can't really do much. Especially if we get stuck.
At the same time, what else are we going to do?
That is correct. We're searching for those scouts. Then we can go back.
Yeah, you can see if you can find the scouts.
Yeah. Well, not dive into the hole. I think we have to go in. That's where they probably are.
Mm-hmm.
But how do we... Okay. Alright. I guess we're going there.
Alright,
That's
I'll
all
go.
we really can do.
Okay.
I shall carry them, and we shall fly downward.
All right.
Keep our
Don't
feet
we use it
off
like a
any
slide?
ground. We could, but that would involve us touching the ground. And if
Oh,
it
that's
has
correct.
tremor sense, there's a chance it would be able to follow where we are.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Likewise, this makes it difficult for me to tell where it is, but... better this than nothing.
Fair
We
enough.
can land on something and lure them, and then we can fly back up. And then once they pop out, we'll just smack them.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
And you guys all have dark sense, so even though it's pitch black, you can still make out the shapes of the tunnel that was dug.
Yep.
So this 20-foot diameter tunnel does widen to 100 feet as you go deeper in. So right now you have a 100-foot sort of tunnel that you can traverse through. Whatever this thing is, it's big.
Well, anything of note as we move along it?
Well, along the side of the tunnel, you notice very long, sort of like dug-in streaks into the dirt and stone as well, indicating that whatever is in here has very long and very sharp claws.
Then it's not serpent if it has claws.
No, it's not. Feels
I
like
guess we keep
kind
our
of
eyes and
odd
ears open.
reptile. Hmm. Yes.
I'm gonna ready an Eldritch Blast just in case.
You're gonna fire off an Eldritch Blast?
No, ready.
I'm gonna ready.
Oh, ready, okay. Good nerd. Alright. As you guys get deeper into the tunnel, I'm gonna say your dark vision, all your dark vision, kind of makes out a shape that's kind of slumped off to the side of that tunnel.
Shame that we can't tell colors via dark vision.
Nope.
We can light a torch.
Whatever it is, it's not moving.
Actually, hold on. Why are we figuring out torches and stuff? Oust brings out his weapon.
There you go.
Right.
The Radiant Sword.
Yeah.
That works a lot better.
Totally not lightsaber TM.
No.
Yeah.
Don't worry, this one's made of molten metal.
Yeah. Completely. different.
So it can go up to a total of, let's see, can advance another 15 feet, so a total of 30 and 30, 60 foot of light overall.
Oh, okay.
30 of it bright, 30 of it dim.
So, we're gonna say that, well, even though it doesn't help you, it definitely helps if Sam and Morgak make out what exactly it is. It's a body of a dwarf.
There he is. I sent him mentally. Can you move?
He does not respond.
He's probably dead. He's not responding.
We approach.
Okay. So,
Morgak kick!
you guys approach cautiously, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like the body's moving, but as you get closer, you can see the movement of the chest just slowly going in and out. So it looks like whatever's left of him is still alive, mostly. The lower half of his body is gone.
We still have the lamp with us.
You guys don't
I've
have
watched-
that. You got a torch, don't you?
No, I'm talking the lamp
sword
as in
torch.
the thing that had
Oh,
Ironbeard.
yeah. Yeah, one of you guys had the lamp. I don't think it was all
Yeah.
of it.
It is
It was
currently
Morgan.
full of water.
Oh, right.
Yes, it's filled with water.
We can
Ironbeard's
flood
not
the
happy
tunnels,
with that.
actually.
We could totally flood the. This is a
We
brilliant
could,
idea.
How
but there's
much
a
water
chance
do you
of
think is in the lamp?
dwarves.
All of
Oh,
it. I think we drained the whole hole.
We did.
Yeah, we drained the entirety of the hole. Like, we have so much water pressure in this lamp.
remember Ironbeard's agony.
Yes,
Yeah.
he was very pissed off that you destroyed his entire home and all of his hard work that he had in that lamp.
Doesn't matter, we got a weapon.
And we're gonna use it now.
Do you
Finally, a
remember
weapon
the
to surpass
words?
Metal Gear.
Open sesame or something.
Yeah, I have it written down.
Open
Okay.
says me.
Open
Close
sesame
Yes.
to open it,
Yeah, there you
and
go.
close sesame to close. Yep,
Yeah. Anyway,
I have it all
so
capitalized.
you said that his lower half was gone, like legs.
Yeah, so we're
And the
gonna
chest was
say
moving.
The chest is moving. His legs are definitely gone. They're just stumps.
Well,
Should I Eldritch Blast it?
What?
Sure,
It's
go
just
ahead.
The dwarf?
Listen, I'm betting
He's dead.
that there's
No,
something
his chest
inside
is-
of its chest
Oh
moving.
god!
It's like
Does
a
it look
worm.
like breathing?
Yeah, like if Sam and Morgak, he's breathing. He's not. He's just not responding.
He's not chest burster. He's breathing.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
breathing.
No, it's totally chest burster.
I thought it was, yeah.
That'd be such a
Okay.
big story. He was like,
Fine,
"Yes,
Mr.
guys,
Paladin, we'll
they're
go and talk to-
xenomorphs." You guessed correctly.
I was expecting Xenomorph, to be honest. Nothing
Yeah,
else.
This does have that vibe. But
Yeah. Let's get close and get
medicine?
chest bursted.
Okay.
Okay.
Cauterize wounds.
All right.
I cast Cauterize Wound.
So roll for a
Yes.
medicine check, and we'll see how well you do a job.
Ho ho!
Damn, son.
You are a champ
Cauterize
at
indeed.
cauterizing wounds.
Oh yeah,
The dwarf-
it's a Felvin tradition, you know.
So you walk up to him. Do you warn him, or you just go ahead and grab your sword? And like, do that.
I'm gonna send him
mean,
into.
Is he even conscious?
Well, he's breathing, but his eyes are closed. So do you want to cauterize the wound now without warning him, or do you want to just go ahead and just like touch your sword against his legs to fix him up?
I'll cover his mouth so he doesn't scream.
That'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send him mentally to that we're doing only good to him.
Yeah,
Like
I mean, if he
cauterizing.
didn't respond mentally, I doubt he has enough mental faculties to respond verbally.
Well,
Yeah.
when you cauterize his wound, it definitely wakes him up. We're going to say that much. He inhales for a scream, but Morgat covers his mouth.
I'm gonna continue streaming the information to his brain. So everything's alright. We're here to help you as much as we can.
His
We're going to
eyes are going like
continue.
wild between the three of you. Just like he's freaking out right now. Like he just
We're
woke
from
up
the
a
camp.
nightmare.
We've been sent here to find wherever you are. Be calm, we're gonna help you.
Okay, so he calms down a little bit, but he can barely speak right now. He's lost a lot of blood.
Do we have any... Right, we don't have any potions, no.
Yeah.
Well,
No, we don't.
That's a healing word. Meh.
Yeah. I don't think
Hey,
that's gonna
pretty
grow
good
his legs
roll.
back.
No,
Nice
but it's at
roll.
least going to get him a little bit more
Yeah,
blood.
it'll give him a little bit of HP. So we're gonna say he's stable now.
Physically, if not mentally.
Yeah, definitely not mentally, but physically, he's stable. If he doesn't get further medical attention, he will die, though. I'll tell you that much.
Alright, so we need information. Just be silent. This thing, whatever attacked you, may be still around, so we don't want to provoke it. What attacked you, actually?
I will now uncover his mouth so he may speak.
Okay. So, it's like, I don't know. I'm the only one that they sent here to scout ahead, and I don't know what happened. It just... I just woke up here without my legs. And he just,
And
like, looks down.
with
You were
everyone
sent.
knowing that it was a scouting party, I give them a knowing look at what they said about Alwyn.
There were a couple of people sent here, not only you.
Yeah, Morgak and Hifsam, you do remember a scouting party was sent, but you only remember one was sent.
Oh,
You don't remember them sending two dwarves. You only remember them sending one.
that's a detail we forgot about. Huh. We actually did.
Yeah. So, Oust, you remember them sending two. Morgak and Hifsam, you only remember them sending the one.
Alright, retcon whatever I said.
Maybe we shouldn't have sent just one guy.
Yeah, a couple of should be wiser.
They sent two.
No, they only sent one.
No, there's one.
Oh, great. It's this kind of illusion. It's also enchantment magic.
I mean, I can believe you in that, but I don't remember any single person that we can actually send here. I mean, who else was in the party? Other Oust, other Morgak,
Nurk out.
No, yeah. Did you bring her here?
She's back there.
You're wise.
Mm-hmm.
This is the
Do I have
first time
anything of
Morgak's ever been
Alwyn's
called
on my
white.
person? Does anyone have anything of hers on their person? I don't think we do.
No.
No, because I gave back the dagger.
Yep.
I have so much shit on me, but none of it is her.
Same.
What about that 5
Definitely
gold,
not.
Oust?
No, that was Sorcerer Oust.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
She would have etched her name into it. Suck it, Oust.
Yeah.
No, I don't have anything.
Yeah, you got no proof that she even existed.
Nope.
Yeah. And the other two guys, the crazy skeleton guy and the crazy dwarf guy, no, they stay in the camp too, yeah. Only 3 of us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tim and Ironbeard stayed in the camp. They didn't come with.
Okay. We need to keep moving through the tunnel, but we need to get this guy back as soon as we can.
Yeah, we should return back and see if we can help him anymore.
More case of
don't
drop
remember
him off
anything
and
else.
then-
Yeah. Did you see any living paladins?
Any living paladins? You didn't see any living paladins.
No, I asked the dwarf guy, legless.
Oh, the dwarf? Yeah, he...
Legless.
Legless.
Oh, legless.
Legless?
Instead of Legolas, it's like legless.
Yeah.
That's your new name. Congratulations.
Oh my god. He says no. There were no paladins that he saw before he ended up in this tunnel.
Not even dead ones.
He doesn't remember. He just remembers going down into the valley, seeing the bodies, and then waking up in this tunnel with his legs missing.
Should we
God.
take him with, or just leave him here to get eaten by whatever just took his leg?
Julie saying this with him right there.
Yes. Morgak has no subtlety.
No.
Crimson usually doesn't, but I think we can actually help him.
Do you say that out loud?
Yes, I do.
He shoots daggers at you with his eyes, just like, bloody prick. Get me out of here!
Right, he's getting rude. Maybe we should leave him.
Right, okay.
I'm joking.
I vote we get him out and hurry back as soon as we can to deal with this issue, since it's already affected another person, another 2 people in our party. In fact, I'm curious to see if the others back with the main camp remember the rest of our party.
Oh,
Yeah,
We
we
can do that for at least confirmation and then hurry back.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
so
I have the dwarf over my shoulder.
Okay.
Damn, those
Guess we
boots are
might cover
quite quite strong.
Say,
the wind is a sputter.
Alright, so we're gonna say that you guys make your way out of the valley safely back to camp. It is now nightfall, and you're back in the valley with the camp with the rest of the people. When you guys come back, Zana greets you and looks at the 3 of you and asks where Alwyn went.
Morgak, something tells me there's something wrong. Because they all mentioned some person and we don't know who that is.
you don't think we
Just
got
going
pushed
to
through
go
a
ahead and
portal without
describe
knowing
the
it, do you?
monster that the dwarf mentioned.
So Nazana listens to the description, but she doesn't recognize any of what you're telling her, and she has no idea what kind of creature it could be.
We asked the lich.
Also, where should I put legless?
The dwarves come over and like grab onto him and take him to the one of the
On the arms, mind you, not the legs. He doesn't
Yeah.
have those.
yeah the arms. They grab onto the arms and they just take him over to the medic. Or the
Oh
cleric.
yeah, I heard that he trained to be an archer under elves.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Legless the archer.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, ask Lich Boyo and ask Ironbeard if they recognize the monster same way.
Yeah. Tim doesn't. Ironbeard says he doesn't either. I want you guys to roll insight.
Insight the fuck
Yeah,
about
I was gonna
that.
say you can roll insight if you want.
Ooh, Morgan
Where's the
takes no
button?
shit.
I mean, we could just leave it at that if you want.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Ripsam doesn't know why he's not remembering this woman, but he gets the odd feeling that he doesn't care.
Or that he's happy that he doesn't remember her.
Yeah, pretty much. I could give 2 shits.
Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
All right. Did you want to roll 2, Oust, or do you want Morgak to take this one?
I did. That was that 17.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, that was
17.
17? Okay, sorry, I missed that.
Yeah,
All
it
right,
merged
so
with the above thing.
Tim, it sounds like Tim has like no idea what it could be. Ironbeard is not being as forthcoming as he should be, though.
Ironbeard.
So, yeah, he's just like looking at you, he's like, whoa.
Go on. Keep talking. You know what this is.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have no clue.
I
what
just
possible
stare
creature this
down
should
at
be.
him.
Roll for
You know, that makes
intimidation.
me question.
I
If we
would
don't know
like.
what
Actually,
Alwyn
I'll
is.
intimidate.
I would like to rage.
I'm sorry. I would like to
Ironbeard!
15, not bad.
Added guidance to that.
Okay.
Lean forward a little.
Combination 17, 18.
Yes. So your two opposing forms, you can see like beads of sweat start to form on his brow, and he's just like, all right, I'll tell you. Jesus. Look.
Who's Jesus?
Ooh.
Jesus, he's my brother. Anyway.
All right.
So he goes into a description of this creature that may or may not exist, but judging from your description, it sounds like more and more likely it does. If you hear its song, you literally forget it's there. Like it never existed. So you could be standing in the middle of the field with this thing looming over you, but if you heard its song prior to that, you would just be standing there completely oblivious that it's right in front of your face.
Wait a second. Ooh, now I know why their ears were shut. So they don't... Wait a second. If we hear the song and then we forget about it, can we, like... How long does that effect last?
Maybe a minute. But once you're affected by the spell, its effects still maintain unless you break that illusion. Hence why you didn't see the holes prior, but then you saw the holes after.
So what? We just had to put some wax in our ears and not listen to.
I mean, Morgak, I wonder how the hell you fell under spell then.
You're right. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
When you guys entered the field, you had like a ringing in your ears. The only person that didn't was Oust.
Why?
Because I'm a sneaky DM and I pre-rolled everything.
That's
Fair.
Yeah.
Paladin saving throw buff. Go.
Yeah.
Brr.
I looked at yours and I was like, well, that makes sense.
Technically, the others should have had a +5 to their rolls.
Yes, but that is negated.
Oh.
The aura,
Oh.
the aura does not take an effect at all.
Oh, well, that's delightful for them.
Yep. You got off scot-free, hence why I was interested. I was like, ooh, tremor sense. Ooh, blindside. This is going to be interesting. Yeah. So that's why it affected Oust and Morgak and not you. Because you're a pally boy.
Fella man. Alright, so if we were to
you-
return there, we would need to wax our ears. And we should probably wait for the night to pass, unless we want to search for whatever Owen is.
whatever all in it.
Sorcerer Oust chimes off to the side. This high blue hair kind of a bitch.
Then I know I don't remember her. Wait, isn't that Janine?
That sounds like a lot of elves have.
Yeah.
Honestly, yes.
Well, if she's only a bit like a Janine, I don't want to save her then, but... Right.
Who's Janine?
You know, that
Easy,
bitch who...
useful.
She's that elf assassin that lost her brother. Who's
Oh, right.
vowed vengeance
You know,
against
meow,
Dagon,
that's right.
like everyone else.
Oh, right.
The cat's still somewhere. You don't know where.
I think we saved his
You did
life from
save
eternal
him.
torment.
He was reincarnated. You just don't know where he is in the world right now. Geth sent him
Oh,
back.
we
have to find
the
him and kill him
material
again.
world. Yeah.
Again,
I just
and
remember
again.
that's on the checklist.
He's got 8 lives
Anyway.
left. It's going to take a while.
The more time we use up, the less of a chance that she is going to be alive. So
Considering how things are going, yeah.
I
think
guess we
have
should
to just
keep
get
going
back to it.
Right. I
We'll
guess
be
I
able
will...
to communicate mentally through Ripsam's thing, and everything. Should
Yeah,
be
but
good.
it goes only one direction, so I can send to you, but not the other way around.
True.
We could
That'd
come
be
up with,
fine.
like, hand symbol.
And this one means eat the rations. It's important.
Do not forget
Welcome.
And this one means forget to take out the barrels of water from your backpack.
This one means
So that
hose them
reminds me,
with the
pulls
lamp.
out barrel of water from bag of holding. It was going to stay.
Okay, so back into the mist after waxing ears.
Back in the Misty Boys.
We're just going straight back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Less
so
time used, the better.
You guys
We
all
use
plug your
wax.
ears with whatever materials you have available and go back into the mist.
The souls of the innocent.
So what I'm
Is there
gonna
a
do,
single person
I'll
innocent
take
here?
you to this one here.
That's a valid point.
A newborn child.
So these are all going to be now revealed, seeing as you guys know what's up.
Oh, this is delightful.
Yeah, lovely.
It's just like every other battlefield. It's fine.
Watch
Hello,
where you step,
Tuesday.
though. just be careful where you step. I think your icons work okay, if I remember correctly. So there's that. And then Mr. Morgak, Mr.
I summon Kagrimm
In attack position?
In attack position. Yeah.
in attack position.
Oh, well,
What's up, lady?
hi, Lydia.
What the
Oh.
hell did I walk in on?
Good
Who are
timing.
you?
Yeah, that's all.
Hello.
So
Hi.
they're in the middle of finding out why they can't remember you.
Remember
Me?
who?
Yeah, exactly.
Remember who?
You don't exist. You're not real.
So
Or at least,
A figment of our imagination.
that's what the others are dealing with.
Not a
House-
figment of
house
our
Alice is
have
the
that
only
issue.
one that remembers you
Of
even
everyone else.
existed. Everyone else forgot. They don't know why.
What?
Yeah, shit's whack.
Weird magic siren thing is making us forget people.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, so what are you guys gonna do to try to attract this thing exactly?
Damn it, I thought we were getting fucking downtime.
Roll to dance.
You are gonna get your downtime. Don't worry, Elwin. I'm gonna have you do that after this session.
Are we
for
gonna
sure.
Russian kick dance in order to summon this thing by generating enough tremor?
Yeah, we can do. We can dance like Russians.
It's not the worst
You
idea.
know that.
right?
You want us to summon the...
Okay, looking at horse corpse over here. I'm gonna smack it with booming blade and then kick it so it makes a very
You could
large boom.
I'ma kick it.
I mean,
Okay,
Thaumaturgy, isn't it?
so you use booming blade, and you kick the horse while using booming blade on it.
Well, immediately after.
Okay,
Honestly, like a shield bash to make the boom initiate.
so what you do? So you're gonna aim the booming blade at the corpse of the horse, then?
Yep, just very lightly.
Okay.
Morgak, do we take flight?
So you use booming
Sure.
blade on the horse corpse. It flies about, I'd say, 25 feet. So it's gonna just go like whoop right into the trees and make a large crash sound.
Just ragdoll.
Yeah, more or less.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, delightful.
Well, it did beat around the dead horse.
So
And
You- you
Rivsam is using thaumaturgy.
yeah.
What are you going to say with the booming voice?
I don't have thaumaturgy,
Oh,
Oh.
no,
Oh.
that's me.
that's
That's how-
unfortunate.
Oh.
but I
That's
have
me.
minor. I have minor illusion. I don't know. I'm gonna scream. Who the hell is Owen?
Fuck you!
All right. So we're gonna say that with all that noise, you definitely attracted something. It is coming straight in this direction. So what do you guys want to do before it gets here? You got 5 seconds because it's barreling towards you.
I grab Morgak and point upwards. I mean, I sent to him, "Go fly like a bird."
Fly like a bird.
I'm
To the
tempted to
sea.
stay on the ground because you said like a bird.
Yeah, no, actually just have Morgak step in front.
All right.
Yeah, I'll run behind Morgak and ready Eldritch Blast.
Okay, you ready, Eldritch
Yeah,
Blast?
and step right next to him. Get ready to swing down.
Yeah, I'm ready to
Oh.
swim.
Ah! What this is!
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh no!
Slowly.
Look at that jawline. It's so chiseled.
No!
Oh,
Yeah,
you
it
know
looks
what
like
this is,
fucking-
Owen?
what is his name?
Do you know what this is?
Handsome Squidward.
No!
Look at him!
It's beautiful.
He's got a face that only a mother could love.
Yep, definitely. And I'm pretty
It
sure
looks
it would
like a
eat its
testicle
mother.
with teeth.
So this kind of explains why it looked like a humanoid teeth was nomming on the corpses.
Yeah, just a little.
Yeah, just a little. So it's got about 4 heads. So it's got about 4 attacks. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds reasonable.
This is gonna be fun.
Teeth stickles? Oh god, no.
No, no!
Here's the thing, you're thinking it's tentacles, but I think testicles, and that's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is no es bueno. Cigar. No es
No
bueno.
es bien, señor.
Alright, so I'm gonna have you guys roll for initiative.
Initiative. Be sure to click your tokens before you click the roll.
See?
Sir, yes, sir.
Hey, señor.
Nice.
Nice.
So is
Beautiful
Colin
leverage.
appearing out of the ether for this? Or...
No, it just dug a hole right in front of you guys. So,
Man, guys,
yeah.
we were on fire.
Woo!
Who has the highest dexterity, Hiv or Morgak?
Morgak.
All right, Morgak's first.
Go, Morgak!
Wait, I gotta roll. For this stat, too.
Obliterate!
1 sec.
By the way, where the fuck am I?
You're gone.
You're a figment
Apparently you
of
got
our
captured by
imagination.
this boy.
Don't worry. They'll find out what happened to you.
He's
What?
not gonna carry.
Don't
He's
worry
not
about
gonna
it.
kill your
It's
character
fine.
off screen. You're
Yeah,
fine.
you see that person right down there? That's you.
One
Wait,
of the
I'm
heads
not
is
on
distracted
video.
eating on Owen's corpse, so you only
You're-
have 3 heads to
what?
deal with. There you
I'm
go.
not on video.
What does that mean? What do you?
Oh, she's on video so she can flip us out.
Oh.
There you go.
Radio
I
killed the
appreciate it.
radio star.
Yeah.
Video killed the
Alright,
radio.
what's this guy's
star.
dex? Oh, he's got 0, so he does get a bonus for that. Alright, so he rolled. What did he roll?
20.
11.
Hey,
Oh, look at that. He
he's
gets
worse.
By one!
Look at that.
He gets 4 attacks against all of us.
So you
Oh,
are 11.
goody.
Alright. So he's up first now.
It's Testicle's turn.
Oof. That's gonna be interesting. Alright. Yeah, we'll go with that. So it's going to use one of its heads to go after Morgak, and one of its heads to go after Aus, and one of its heads to go after Hifsam. So all 3 of you.
I'm behind.
It
Yes,
has
some
reach.
disadvantage.
It has reach.
You can reach and
240-foot range. It has an extended neck that can extend outwards several hundred feet.
Oh.
oh dear.
So you
Lovely.
guys are within range anywhere.
This is less of a D&D monster and more of an SCP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly.
A little bit. All right.
Peter Pass. Go.
And then we're gonna do. Oh, it gets plus 11. So I'm gonna do.
Oh
Aus
boy,
first.
use your splash attack.
So
Nope.
Nope for Oust, and then Morgak. This is a 25. That'll hit you, and
Yeah.
then that'll hit Hifsam. Okay.
It will.
All
Son
right.
of a bitch.
So. Okay. So Morgak, you take 24 piercing. I'm assuming you're rage, so that's halved.
Huzzah.
And then Hifsam takes 18 piercing.
Ow.
Let's see here. And you guys need to do a DC strength save to avoid. Actually, I'm gonna.
If it's a grapple, then
it's
it's
a grapple,
usually
then it's it should be dex, I believe.
athletics or acrobatics.
Athletics or
whichever's
acrobatics. Yeah. So both of you roll athletics or acrobatics, whichever is highest.
Oh boy.
20.
Jack, you're good.
I'm eaten.
Yeah, a little bit. So Hifsam is grappled. Okay, and then the last head is going to use Engulf to hit the grappled person. All
Well-
right, so it's going to try and swallow you.
Testicles.
All right, so the fourth head is going to try and swallow Hifsam. 23. Hifsam has now been swallowed.
Oh no.
The engulfed person is blinded, restrained, and unable to breathe and needs to succeed on a DC 25 con save at the start of their turn. Or no, at the
Good luck
start
with
of the false Hydra's turn, or take 13 bludgeoning damage. Yeah.
So I'm blinded, restrained.
Blind, restrained, and you're suffocating right now. So
Lovely.
on the Hydra's next turn, you have to make a DC con save of 25 or take 13 damage. All right. That's a good start to this game. Morgak, you're up.
Okay. Could I have Frenzy Rage?
Yes, you can.
Cool. I am a Frenzy Rage boy. I'm gonna Frenzy recklessly rage smack a dude.
Okay, which head are you picking from?
Let's go with the one that just ate her sack. So we
Okay.
can possibly cut it in half and knock
Wise
him out of it.
choice.
I ask you to go one further down for flanking opportunities come the next turn.
Sure.
There you go.
Beautiful.
Turns into explosive diarrhea.
After I want to die in honor. Because you're my person. I've always been.
That's a hit. Yep. This thing's pretty big, so it's hard not to miss.
Alright, 14,
Okay. That's a hit.
17.
17. Okay.
And the
That's
bonus action, I hope a 19 hit
19 hits too.
is
Yep.
19 damage.
Oh man. I keep forgetting that every time you do attacks, I have to get a calculator out.
Well, it's 41 total.
Okay, I'll take your word.
Oh, wait. 41, then plus 9. So it's 50.
Oh, 50 damage. All right, with the hacking and the slashing, I am going to say that that head is nearly severed off. Almost freed Hifsam. Not quite. Very close. All right. Is that it for your turn, Morgak?
That's turn.
Okay. And Hifsam, you can't do anything, so we're going to move on to Oust.
Is he helpless?
He's helpless. He's swallowed. He can't
Oh.
really do much of anything. He can't see. He's suffocating right now. He's incapacitated.
I mean,
Well-
he could try shooting or stabbing.
Yeah.
It'd just be
okay,
disadvantage.
I'll be
It's
nice
just
and
disadvantage.
say yeah, I'll be nice and say at disadvantage because you are like freaking the fuck out right now.
Okay, so on the advanced magic, I guess we go to the all reliable.
Okay,
Hey!
that's a hit.
Holy
good.
shit!
All
The
right.
well-father calls. You must answer.
I think it's 7 damage, not
So
the other
yeah,
one.
that's 7
Yeah.
damage, but that's still so. Morgak, as you're hacking and slashing, you finish your attack. You see just a blast of flesh just come out the neck of that same head, and you see just like the mouth of Hifsam going, "Get me the fuck out of here!"
I almost turned into shit.
Yes. You see Morgak slowly, like, translate lip reading. But Oh,
Can't hear you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. You guys are deaf right now too. I forgot.
All right.
So 21 damage.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So 21 damage. That is almost enough to sever that head completely off.
Right.
these are some hearty
One
heads.
last swing and you should be good.
Help!
Alright.
That's
Swing.
my turn.
Yeah. Okay. Oust, you're up.
Bonus action Hexblade's Curse. So that puts the this swell fellow takes an extra bit of damage equal to proficiency, and crits are in the range of 19 to 20 now.
Okay.
Now I have an extra attack at this level, yes? It's a paladin?
I believe so. As long as you're paladin level 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go. Then excellent. And this is not an undead, right?
It is an aberration.
Okay. Good to know.
It's not an aberration, it's an SCP.
That's one hit. Ooh!
Nice.
Oh!
He died.
So, that's going to be a 3rd level slot that I'm going to burn on a smite for the second one. And let's go 2nd level for the first one. So that is a total of 8d8 plus 3d8. Puts it at 11d8.
That's potential for 88 damage.
So another 44.
Another 44. Okay.
So let's see. 4 plus 12 plus 8 plus 21. Or, no, wait, numbers. Add 7. Yeah, 21. And plus 44. 89 damage.
You cut one of its heads clean off. I'm gonna give you that.
Woo!
Yeah. It squeals in pain as it just like lets out a huge scream, which you can't really hear so much. So that's a plus.
Yep.
So let's see. Oh boy, yeah, this guy's not doing so hot now. Okay, is that it for yours?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, cool. So, the 3 heads that are still remaining, 2 of them are gonna swallow up a corpse nearby. And the 3rd head is very badly damaged, but what it is going to do is it's going to look squarely at Morgak's eyes, and it's going to cast Dominate Monster.
Hey, that's racist.
Well, technically he's a monster.
That's an orchist.
True. However, I
Not a monster, he's a force of nature.
When you rage, you are immune to the effects of this sort of thing. I just need to find it.
Are you immune to charisma spell saves?
It's a charming effect, isn't it?
This one says it's a charisma spell save.
If it's a hold monster that is...
Yeah, dominate monster is like controlling, so...
Yeah, hold on. Dominate... Oh, it's like dominate person. So,
Yeah.
it is a charming effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm immune to that.
Yep.
I didn't know that, so it's just like... And you're like...
I'm too angry to
Force
listen.
It tried.
It is a good attempt.
Upon
It attempts to make bedroom eyes at you. You do not appreciate this.
upon its ingestion of the corpses that it has left on the battlefield, it sprouts 2 heads.
Oh.
Wait, do I roll for whatever that is to
And
not
yes, you
get?
have to roll a DC con save as well, Hivsan.
Do I get aura bonus?
No, it's just a flat DC.
Aura's canceled in the mist.
Can't
You-
succeed anyway.
Yeah, you take 13 damage.
Oh, that's not as bad as it could be.
No, it's not.
True.
Let's see here.
See, I know I can toggle it so that I have to decide when I... There we go. Don't auto-roll damage. Perfect. Now I
So-
can apply crits and stuff properly.
Its turn, it grew 2 new heads, so boom, and it is Morgak's turn. So right now
Alright,
it currently has 5 heads.
Let's finish off the head that has Drip Sam. So I'm gonna smack it.
All right.
Oh, come on, boy.
Also, I'm gonna be kind and I'm gonna keep track of how many corpses are on the ground here.
Oh god. What
There's a lot.
just happened?
So that. It's eaten 2 so far. Okay, so that's a nope.
Figures. Oh, let's go for 2. 24.
Yep.
13. Is his head still attached?
Nope, that head's gone. It flops onto the ground. It's taken enough damage.
Morg. So Rifsam is free?
Hivsam can slowly make his way out of the head. Yeah, from the bottom.
Sham's a free elf.
Free.
He's a free elf.
Is there anything else you need to do, Morgak?
Master
Bonus
has
action,
given
let's hit the other
Rifsam
one.
a Glock.
All right.
Master just give Adobe a claw. Alright, that's gonna be 20 damage on that.
That'll hit. Yep. So far it's taken 33. Okay.
Yeah. And that turnabout.
Cool.
That'll be turn.
All right. That it's your turn. All right, Sam. So I'm assuming you crawl your way out of the neck of this severed head.
Yep.
Now,
Coughing and
hear me out.
sputtering
You could
as you
technically
go.
stay inside the neck, pop out, shoot it, and then hide.
Hide back in. Snipe it. Yeah,
You'd never see it coming.
Yeah.
true.
You'll never
Okay, so-
see it coming.
Anyways, Max, what masks do I have?
Oh, right. Let me look at my collection here for those special items, masks. All right, so you have trust, joy, disgust, and surprise. Surprise is
I want to use surprise.
okay, so that's a wild magic. So,
Yeah.
you're gonna flip on the mask of surprise, and I'm going to see what happens here. So there was a wild magic table I had available for that. Something that's actually useful and not pointless. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay, so you go ahead and cast that. I'm gonna see if I can do.
I think it's 1d100 written there.
Yeah, 1d100. Is this one? Okay, this one doesn't have all of it, but let's see. Why do they have wild magic tables that only go up to 46? I don't understand this.
I think there is 1d1 10,000.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how they have it set up. So this. Okay, so I'll use this table for now. Okay, so I want you to roll a 1d100 for me.
So I take out the mask, look at the thing, and say, "Hey, not face. Say surprise." 73.
It's making like the O face, like you have the two hands that go up and it's like ooh as a surprise.
Oh
And
no,
then
not the
you-
gnome. Ooh.
I.
Oh, okay, well that's not horrible. Okay, well it might be horrible. A random creature within
Lumps.
60 feet gets poisoned for 1d4 hours.
Ooh.
I will roll a d4.
There is a head for each thing, so count those in.
Okay, actually that's fair. All right, so
A creature in. How
tell
many
you
feet?
what, everyone roll a 1d4 for me. I'll roll for the creature.
Including me.
Yes.
Hey, that could be good.
Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it roll a. Let's see how many heads it has right now. It's got 4 heads. So it's going to roll a 1d8. If it rolls above a 4, it gets poisoned. How's that sound?
Oh, so I rolled the worst.
All right.
Wonderful.
Let's see if this works here. So above a 4,
Please.
it's poisoned.
Yeah.
All right.
That's actually pretty fantastic.
Okay, I'll look up that.
Disadvantage on all attack rolls and ability checks.
Well, there you go.
So Masquerade appears and throws up because she saw that thing
Yeah.
directly on its head.
All right, so yeah, it is now poisoned. It has disadvantage on all its attack rolls and ability checks. Cool.
Ooh.
It tasted Riff Sam's hair gel. That shit ain't normal.
All
I feel
right,
so bad
so
for
Hipsam, is that
Sam's
your
hair.
turn?
Yep.
Okay. All right, Oust, you're up.
Europe? Like the country?
You're
I
up.
cast Hex
Hex. Okay.
as a bonus action, so that'll add a d6 to my hits against the boyo,
Okay.
damage-wise at least. And roll to schmack. Roll to schmack.
First one hits, second... you get advantage on that?
We are flanking.
Flanking.
Oh, you are flanking. Yes, so advantage. Yeah, both hit.
Awesome.
Alright.
That's pretty solid. 20 and 22, so 42 damage.
42 damage. All right.
42.
42. I'm gonna say one of the heads is almost completely severed off. So you got a chance to cut off another head. Right now it has 4 total. Okay, is that
Now
your
it
turn?
gets. Yep.
Okay.
Hope it enjoys its disadvantage on all its next attacks.
All right.
And ability checks.
Yeah.
2 of the heads is going to eat another 2 corpses. It's
Mm.
going to grow 2 more heads.
Great.
So, yeah, it's got 6
It
heads
really
now.
shouldn't get ahead of itself.
Yep,
Oh, that's why it got poisoned. It had some rotten fucking corpses in its stomach. Ugh.
that makes sense. Okay, so that's
Now it
gonna
has
be-
botulence.
Ooh.
Or is it dysentery? It's dysentery.
Yeah. So that's another 2 corpses down in the
Elaine knows
gullet.
that it's not lupus.
And then its other 2 heads, one is going to go after Morgak, the other after Hifsam again.
I think it hits regardless because my AC is 11, so unless it rolls 1.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll
he's
see.
got disadvantage.
So Hifsam, you're up first. That
2 rolls.
Oh right, I forgot. Disadvantage.
Hits.
Ooh.
Hits, and then Morgak. I'm gonna roll twice.
Ow!
Mhm. Yeah, so that gets Morgak too.
Yeah.
Both of you roll athletics or acrobatics.
The damage.
Oh, right. Let me do that first. Let me get back to
Oh, no.
the stats here. There we go.
Oh no.
I think I'm going places.
I don't like where this is going. Leave Oust on his
Alright,
own against
Oust.
this thing.
You
Alright.
take 9 bludgeoning.
Who does?
Oust, or no, sorry, Hifsam takes 9 bludgeoning. My mistake. And Morgak, you're gonna take 9, but half that, so it's gonna be 3.
2, 4, 3. Is
It's 4, I think. 5. It's rounded up or down.
Well, it's rounded down,
It's rounded
so 9
Yeah,
divided
so
by 2
4.
rounded down. I get, yeah, that would be 4. Sorry. Yeah. So you take
oh good. All right.
And then, yeah, so Hifsam, you rolled acrobatics. You beat that barely. Morgak is now swallowed.
I backflip on my way out of it.
No, you just ducked back into the other one. You can.
Yeah.
You see one head go for you. I'm going in this one. Woo! Slip
Yeah.
right up the neck. Okay. So,
Don't worry,
yeah,
the easiest
Morgak-
way to kill this thing is from the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, clearly. So there you go. You're basically what's the name of that guy off of Guardians of the Galaxy 2? Oh, I can't remember his name. But that's basically what he did. He jumped into the monster's mouth and like was stabbing it from the inside. So that's basically what Morgak's doing.
Drax the Destroyer, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so 2. That is, I think that's its turn. It's hard to keep track of all the heads this thing has. So 2 8, 2 attacked. And it's got 2 more, but those just sprouted. So yeah, we're good. Morgak, you're up.
I can't
Lex!
fly out of
I'm
its
gonna
mouth,
put on
can
here
I?
it's got 6 heads, just to keep track of that. You could try and fly out of its mouth, but its mouth is closed right now.
Be another athletics.
Yeah, sure, because you're like charging outside of its mouth as fast as you can.
All right, let's give that a shot.
It's gonna be
27.
Yeah, I'm going to make that a competitive roll. So 1d20 plus its strength, and we'll see how well it does. Probably not well, though. Because it's got disadvantage.
Yep.
It rolled a 20. So yeah, Morgak, you take off through its mouth and bust open through its mouth, and its teeth just shatter everywhere.
You turned it British.
You escape with just like...
Checked humanity
perfectly
returned
fine.
to British.
So I'm going to count that as your movement. So
He still gets his attacked.
I'm going to allow
I get
your
my
bonus
attack.
attack. So you used an action and movement to get out of there. I'll let you use your bonus attack at least.
I'm gonna fly down so I can have some sort of advantage and just smack him with still flanking.
Okay. Yep, that'll hit.
Alright, 17.
I presume you're going to go after the one that has is most severely injured, so I'm going to take a head off.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Do that. And then I'll boost its health as well. Let's do that. That's fine. Okay, cool. Alright, then it's on to Hifsam. So you're hiding in the neck of one of the severed heads.
Right, I'm around here. Morgek, are you hurt too much?
I can't hear you, my dude.
Yeah,
I'll send you mentally.
none of you
Oh,
can
mentally,
hear each
mentally.
other. It's the mental one. Okay, that you can hear.
I mean, just looking at him, he looks kind of peachy, all things considered.
Do I want to
Like
do the
a
suicide thing now?
shower.
Actually, why not? I have a new thing for all of you folks. Expanded mind.
Enhance
No
your
need.
psionic abilities. You gain the ability to send out a massive psionic blast from your mind.
Morgak's within 5 feet. You.
No. As many... The
Requires
number
everyone
of...
in 5 feet radius to make an int save. Or take one.
And expands for each person that is around. Both with the damage and with the range. So...
Oh! So that...
So... Number of the heads times plus 3 times d4.
3 times d4? 1d... So 3d4?
It's basically 1d4 for every person that is gathered in the range, and since the range expands, I guess I hit all heads, me, Morgak, and Oust. So every person takes that
Everyone.
damage.
How many
yeah,
heads
they
are
have.
there?
How many heads are there? Yeah.
Oh, there's 5 heads currently.
So 5
Okay.
plus 8 d4.
Yeah, so that easily goes to everyone. Everyone has to make
Yeah.
an int save.
Okay.
Why would you do this to me?
Why not?
I can't do anything with psychic, man.
I want to try it out.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
Yeah!
So
This thing is
Oh,
pretty
wait, that would have
smart,
just
but
been a 16. What's the DC?
17.
DC is
Fuck.
17.
I'm fucking big brain.
Morgak.
Well, I take
Nat
the
20s.
25 damage. Ow.
Oh yeah, that it's taking all that damage. So
Oh,
it's gonna
boy.
take 25 psychic damage from that.
I take
Do
half
I take
regardless.
half damage or no damage?
Half.
You take half on success.
Okay.
Yeah, I also take half because I have the mental resistance thing from the last.
Okay.
I have this one.
So that's a solid 12 damage.
Well,
For me,
So-
at least.
The head that Morgak leapt out of,
float.
it's just kind of like writhing in pain. It's like shaking, like tremors, and then its head just explodes,
Oh, lovely.
and you get viscera
Carrie.
all over you, and brain matter and hunks of skull just go flying straight up in the air.
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay.
Experiment successful.
Woohoo!
As everybody just gets a fucking headache. Just like,
Yeah.
everybody
All right,
pauses
Oust,
for
you're up.
seconds, 6 seconds, like, ow, ow, ow.
Oh, ow. Again. 18 hit.
Okay, yeah. 18 will hit.
Okay. Yeah.
Ooh.
So
Yeah.
I always hate seeing the red for damage.
10,
Or 18.
20, so 33 damage.
33. Okay. Yep, you're hacking at one of these other heads, and it's nearly severed as well. So it's
Oh,
good
good.
to go. All right. Next up, the Hydra. So what is he
Dirta
gonna
her.
do today? What can he do, really? All right. I am going to have it use its Sonic Blast attack, but because you guys had the foresight to block your ears, you had advantage against the con save. So all of you make con saves with advantage. Because it don't know you blocked your ears.
Ah.
And we
20.
did good.
Morgak and Oust are good, and Hifsam, you are also good. So
Yeah.
you take half damage but are not stunned.
I think I'm dead regardless.
Yeah, you're not.
Yeah, with enough of that tremor sonic blast, it blasts you. So we're going to assume that the damage that you take is basically physical because you fly up against like a tree or something. If you take enough of that damage.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's going to be 16 sonic damage.
I'm down.
Oh.
Is that with the have or?
With half. Yeah.
Okay.
So everyone would take 16 sonic damage.
Ow.
And yeah, Hifsam, you
Whee!
just fly into a tree and you are unconscious.
Well, I mean, I won't say he's removed from the fight because this thing has ludicrous reach. How close to dead is this thing looking?
Well, it let out a scream, so that's its turn. So all of the heads yelled out and did that damage. So that's its turn now. It's looking very badly beaten. A couple good swings from the both of you should end its life.
Morgak,
Morgak,
if you
you're
would.
All right, go for broke.
One of the
fucking hit
heads
it,
looks
hit it
very
hard.
badly damaged.
You know, because it has infinite reach, we can't get attacks of opportunity against us since we never leave its threat range.
Nope.
By technicality, you're not wrong. Does a 16 hit it?
Yes. Barely.
Ooh, I mean, that's minimal
Oh.
damage. How did I roll a 2? Okay, that's fair. Fine, you play that game.
You played that game, you
Fine,
sussy
fine.
bro.
Alright. Those hit, probably.
Yes, this will hit.
Anger.
Alright. Anger damage.
That's some pretty good damage in the last two.
All right, so I'm just going to do
So that's
the math.
44
So
total.
9 minus 15, so minus 9, minus 15, and then the last one is 17, so minus 20. You sever off the one weak head, and you sever off another head. It's down to 2.
Alright, that's turn.
All right. Hifsam, make your death save.
If you roll a 1...
Oh
Oh,
boy.
good. Success. Just kidding. Yeah. He's not
Why
doing
would you
well.
pose our hopes up like that?
He's just like, he's got a seriously bad concussion right now. He's bleeding out from the head.
I was halfway tempted to, as a reaction, to use Hellish Rebuke against Rivsam for the psychic damage thing.
While he's unconscious, that would just kill him. That would
Yes.
work well. Okay, I'll steer up.
Okay. Hold on.
I'll grab something to drink, be back.
Okay.
All right.
Good luck.
What was I going to do? Whoa. It is spazzing. No. Stop. Okay, there we go. I'll just do some attacks. 27.
That'll hit. That'll hit.
19.
Yep.
Alright.
Apply second level slots on these. Or a second and a first.
Okay.
And then if I were to click that and a first level slot there. Ooh!
All right. How are you finishing this thing off?
Well, I mean, so just the first slice cleaves off one of the heads. For the second one, instead of cleaving it off, Oust just stabs his weapon into it and has the molten metal expand down its neck,
Ooh, nice. All right.
just bursting into
So
silver
as you do
fire.
that, you shove your molten lava sword down its last head, and as you do so, you can see the stomach and the neck light up and burst into flame as the lava flows all the way down its neck into its body below. And
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, the thing just like its entire skull melts, the flesh burns away from its neck, and you can hear this thing screaming and writhing in pain, even with the wax in your ears. So yeah, you finish this thing off good. It slinks, its body just kind of slinks into the hole it made, and you hear like a faint just thud about 5 seconds later. So it dug a hole straight up. But yeah, whatever's left of the corpse is now burning away. You can see the embers and the fire just like spreading across the rest of its body just in faint light. So yeah, victory.
Morgak, go! Use your medicine techniques on Rifsam. Surely
I'm
your
good,
shaman
I'm
teacher
good.
taught you everything.
Yeah. You know,
I'm great.
I've been taught many a thing.
Go ahead, try and stabilize him.
I don't think I should try to stabilize him because I have a point of exhaustion and I will kill him. Don't. Why are you
I'm
saying
fine.
Oh man, if I count the
Be
first two, you
glad.
bled out and died, my friend.
Yeah.
my dude.
Be glad we ended combat within this round.
Yeah, that's lucky. Oh, you had a fail. Ooh, the critical death save would have done it too. Yeah. You do not have
Not
the
the
best
other two failed death
Yeah,
saves back
not
to
the other
back.
two.
All
right, so
I should
will
not
say
stabilize him. I have disadvantage. I will
Yeah.
kill him. You get over here and you do your magic.
A failed medicine check doesn't apply a failed save, I don't think.
it does actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
well that's unfortunate.
In
I'm
and
just gonna
out of
use lay
combat.
on hands and
Yeah.
prop
I
him
mean, I
back
could
up
give it a
to a
shot. We
single
can see what
point.
happens, because at worst, it's just one bad, and then you come over and fix.
So
Yes, do it.
His
This is for
skull,
shits and giggles. You
his
are like
skull
instantly
is-
here afterward.
from what you can see, is completely fractured. His skull. As you do
Oh.
lay on hands, that manages to mend
Glad we're not doing
the
that.
I'm very glad.
fracture. And yeah, we're gonna assume Morgak, you did. was
A
like,
headache
"He's
for a
dead."
headache.
You just looked at him and was like, he's dead.
Sam, no.
This is medicine with Morgak.
Yeah.
Oh, hello,
pull out
Owen.
that one
How are you
potion.
doing? You look exceptionally ugly today. Oh wait. Oh, sorry, Morgak.
I'm ready, man.
Okay, so with the defeat of this creature, your guys' minds clear, and you do start having a flood of memories come back of this really annoying chick.
Can I get hit again in the head again to forget? Come on, finish the job.
All right. Morgak's lining up the shots to give him a concussion.
Just want to forget everything that happened in the last like year or two. Just make it all go away.
Hey, now where is that woman? He just gets the wax out of his ears. Is the fog dissipating?
Yes, actually.
Alright, yeah, fog's off. Ostrich move. Bury head into earth.
Yeah.
You whale.
There you go.
To regret, considering I
whale?
brought you back to 1 HP with the lay on hands, you're down.
Hiv Sam, you're still down. You're not really conscious, but we're gonna say you're in and out of conscious. You're
Okay.
stabilized. You're just muttering to yourself. It's like, oh, and get off my neck.
I'm sorry, I just now noticed the regret damage.
Yeah.
Regret. Nice. All right. So, what do you
On.
guys want to do? You want to head back to camp?
Do we know where Alwyn would have gone? Or what would have
You
happened
guys
to her?
have no clue, but I think it's safe to assume that this thing snatched her away. You just don't know if she's alive or not.
Owen in the hall.
Back to your senses. Yeah.
Howard slap, beautiful.
Perfect.
Yes.
Has
Immunity to reason damage.
Doesn't work on him.
Nope.
Fair
Completely
enough.
ineffective.
Yeah.
Right. Mist clearing. Anything worthy of loot on fucking Schmergle?
This guy? Well, he doesn't really carry loot. He's
I know,
He's down.
but
Yeah,
still.
he's down like a very, very deep hole. If you want to climb down, you're gonna need repelling gear for sure.
Diggy 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 hole.
Dinky
Do
dinky
I by chance hear an angry elf screaming curse words?
No, you do not.
Obscene curse words.
Yep. Nope. Let's call it a day, folks. Head on back
I
to
could-
camp.
I could fly down there and look.
I mean, it could.
True. Why not?
Sure, I'll be back in a minute.
Alright.
I'm gonna summon my horse and go back to the camp. I feel like I'm dead.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a quick medicine check to see how Harifsam is. Pretty Harifsam, if you ask me.
Yeah, he's talking in a very odd language. He's saying things like "Je m'appelle" and "Sacre bleu,"
Excuse me for return.
"croissant." He's just mumbling
Jesus,
things.
take the wheel. I
He's
turn
ready
into
to
the other
run.
Griff Sam. I need to become more German. The French is killing me.
Bibliothèque fromage, croissant. Je
Well,
ne pas.
Where did you hear those cursed words? Incantations from Dagon.
No doubt it was incantations from Dagon.
Getting better? Ugh, me too. Heal myself. Mein Freundaust, how are you doing?
Better than your other self.
Also,
believe-
remind me to slap the absolute shit out of him when he's back together.
No, you can beat me, don't worry.
He likes it.
It wouldn't be the same. You didn't cause the issue. It was
Yeah.
him.
What did he do this time? I was a bit away.
Some weird mind blast.
I came to
thing.
return the keys.
Ah, yes, he learned that thing recently.
Mhm.
And he just decided to use it unprompted and give us aneurysms.
It is very unstable.
And
I can heal you if you want.
You kind of touch your nose and you feel like a little bit of dried blood there. He's like, "Yep, that's going to be a lasting effect."
Right. So, what's going on in Morgak Land?
So in Morgak Land, he goes
The highly
down,
acclaimed theme park.
Yes, he's go down to the bottom of the pit. Charred remains of the monster is there. You sift through the debris, we'll say, the body, and you see several corpses kind of spilling out of its stomach. None of them look to be female elf in nature.
Hmm.
So, Morgak, you don't really see anything possible that she may have been eaten. But she's not amongst the dead.
Back?
So I'm assuming... Morgak, you still there?
Cody?
I think he's internet may have pooped out again.
Yeah, just gotta give him a second.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's a second. That's another second.
It's okay.
Oh.
We'll just assume that he's sifting through the corpse. I'll
So,
bring
were
him
you
up.
just hovering in nothingness all this time, Lothar? Is
Uh,
that
yeah,
generally
I've
how
been-
it goes?
Yeah, I've been training, like trying to, improve my skills even in death, so I could be useful a bit more. Like the last time you remember what happened. I need to get used to this weak body.
Yeah, he didn't exactly do you any favors.
And I don't even have a proper weapon, With this stick, it's not working very good.
True. Now, one moment.
Try and put out the fire expanding on this thing because, good lord, it's probably getting out of hand.
Probably for
What the
best.
hell
And
did
it
you fight
smells
here?
rancid.
Yeah. We're gonna say you put the fire out fairly easily. It's smell of burning corpses is not exactly.
I don't
the
think
nicest smell.
Ironbeard had a name for it. A wretched thing.
Looks horrible.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, good.
no.
So, Morgak, I'm going to say that you sifted through the body of the creature. Its guts were spilled out all over the ground, but you didn't see the corpse of Awen in that. So it doesn't look like she was eaten by it.
Can I do a disadvantage investigation to try to figure out where she may be?
Sure.
Come on, double net. Okay, that worked.
Yeah, you're looking through this thing and you're just like,
I know exactly who took her. Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
We knew it.
He was being too naughty, and he took her in his sack and left. We must find him.
He does this whenever orc children get too naughty.
yes. They
I've
get
seen
hung
this
up in a
happen several
tree in
times
the
in my
sack and
lifetime.
get beaten with with wooden boards as punishment.
By the way, Sternreiter, where is Fräulein?
Well, that's the issue.
I arise from the tomb. I have bad news.
The Messiah!
It's been 3
I
days.
have
Where have you
bad
been?
news.
Praise the God.
Bad news.
Santa took.
What? Who is he? I will find him and murder him.
I don't think
Looks at
anybody
you
can.
blankly. Tries to avoid mental collapse. Barely
Straight up,
succeeds.
just like no sarcasm, no wavering in his voice. Just Santa took. She was naughty, kidnapped by the sack. She's gonna get beaten by wooden boards or something. We'll see her later. At some point.
Wha-
What happened to him?
He got swallowed by one of the heads, so he might be a little disoriented.
I'm tired.
I
I'm
am
exhausted.
the only one who is vorant.
Clearly,
Why do I smell like... Ugh.
Oust, with the amount of stuff that's been going on lately, clearly this had something to do with Dagon. You're just not sure what.
You know,
It's always Dagon.
first things first. Prestidigitate the both of them fucking clean.
That's fair.
Pauses
Done,
it
yeah.
more,
All of
casts
you-
a few more times.
Yeah, all of
Nothing
you-
against the man, it's just been a bit since he
All of you
bathed.
smell like a pine forest now. It's wonderful.
That's better. Oh, more
Yeah, what is the plan now?
I didn't get to throw my axe. You're right.
Throw it at the corpse.
It's not the same.
Aw. Fair. Well, no other living folk around here, I take it. So, I guess that's that.
Whatever this thing was, it's
Aye.
definitely dead.
Suppose we should head back.
Jawohl.
Okay.
I want to summon my horse. Onward, my noble steed.
Yep, horseback. That leaves Morgak, I guess, flying back with us instead.
Yeah.
I can track it.
That's
I've been flying too much.
You can take my horse.
Morgak
man,
could use the
fine.
workout.
You look
As you
tired.
see from this chiseled body, I need a workout. I haven't been getting them in lately.
Haven't had leg day in far too long.
Weren't we walking for like 10 months?
It doesn't count.
Ah,
Yeah, exactly. Walking.
yeah,
You do that every day. Walking is what you do.
that is correct. Makes
Yeah,
sense.
I mean, look, Lothar, those boots were made for walking.
Clearly.
Points at flying
Flying?
boots.
Yeah, I was pointing at Lothar's, not yours.
Oh.
Those were made
Yeah.
for flying and walking, not swimming. Maybe you should figure that out too.
Hmm. So I think it was because of my armor back in the, my normal body.
Anyway, you guys are gonna head back to the camp?
Yeah, I suppose it's because of your armor. I am wearing lighter stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah, back to camp.
Okay. Now, we're going to flash
Arwen.
over to Arwen.
What did I do
That's-
this time?
Positioning! So, you,
wait, Batman transition.
Arwen, wake up behind a locked cell. You have no recollection of what happened. You remember going with the party into the valley to find out what happened with the scouts that were sent, and then you woke up here. You're not entirely sure what's going on. So, yeah. What do you want to do?
Do we shift the music?
I mean, music's basically the same.
Ah,
First
alright.
things first is to make sure that I have access to my magic.
you do have access to your magic.
Wait a second. Is this the start of Dark Souls?
No, this is the start of Oblivion. Don't you guys remember?
Oh, yeah.
I played Oblivion a couple of months ago. It doesn't look like it.
Wait,
Yeah, it's a
does
little
this
bit better
mean
graphics.
Arwen gets to become the Mad God? Oh, she gets someone that gets to just racially insult her at the start of the game, right?
Yeah. By an elf.
She gets.
I remember
yeah,
this.
she gets greeted by Jean-Luc Picard before he dies to obscurity.
Yeah. Anyway,
Well, now that I know I still have access to my magic, the next thing is to check out the bars and basically examine the room for thoroughly.
So you touch the bars, and they have a magic barrier on them, so you can't seem to zap your way out of this one. You look around the jail cell. It's pretty mundane. It's got like a cot where you were lying on. It's got a pot where you do your business. Beside you in another cell looks to be a figure sort of like slouched over in the corner, shrouded by a shadow.
Okay, next thing is to check her inventory.
All your weapons are gone, and anything that may or may not help you escape are also gone.
Shite! Oh, this is bullshit. Oi, yo, angsty fellow!
boy, yo.
The figure kind of like lifts up its head, covered in hood, and stands up and pulls the hood back, and you notice it is a disheveled but much alive Lady Benadryl.
Oh. What?
Don't think Owen really knows who that is.
Does this Lady Benadryl know Arwen? Is the question.
She has heard of the group maybe hanging out with a female elf assassin sorcerer lady. She doesn't really know her name. Arwen isn't too familiar with her. She may have heard you guys speak of her in passing.
Yeah.
No real description. So to you,
Ironically,
Arwen, this is just a
More from the house.
dark-skinned woman in rags and a hood.
Oh, darling. Yeah. Actually, question. Can I, reach into her area a little bit? Or is there another barrier?
No, you can reach into her area if you want. Yeah. Oh, you clean her up. That's nice. She thanks you and introduces herself as Lady Benadryl of Nyquil. Now that...
God damn it! I just realized the pun!
Yep.
Oh,
It took
only now?
Wait, what? It's been 4 years!
Well, I've never heard her full name.
It's been on the map!
Literally.
I am a dumbass.
Oh,
Can't
so
argue
this
with
is the
that.
revelation that you're getting. Not necessarily that you found her alive, but that her name is Lady Benadryl of Nyquil.
What's next? You're gonna figure out the Soroust of Adnil thing, too?
So, at that exclamation, you do recognize the name Nyquil as the city where that siege happened.
A big battle. Wasn't that where you were at, madame?
She nods and says, yes. Now I'm in the cell, but thankfully the people who are tending to me and now to you are not the most inhospitable of company.
Who's tending the cell?
Dagon Vor and his minions.
Fuck! Do I still have...
Back in the cell, Alwyn.
Shut the fuck up!
Back in the Dagon cell. Guess who's gonna show up around the corner? It's Reaper.
Shit, fuck, no. God damn it.
Which god?
All of them.
Any.
All of them.
Quick, call upon Grandpapa. Surely he'll help.
Oh god, no.
Honestly, she'll
could.
kind of be like, "Oi, lazy duty, you gonna help me with anything? Probably not, but never hurts to ask."
This bizarre look from Benna.
Yep, exactly what I thought.
Yeah, he's not answering. You get like a dial tone. The member you have dialed is no longer in service. Please try again later.
Unfortunately, the company of Soul does not engage in nepotism.
Listen, that man
Meritocratic
is a
society.
whore.
I wonder. Oh, slightly better.
Yeah.
That's the dice gods, but
Morgak has Soul's favor. Or Paladin Morgak does, at least. He had
there we go,
conference with
Sir
him.
Oust.
There you
Wonderful.
go. That's better. Yeah.
Sir Oust quietly asks Soul for his crumpet recipe.
You see a flash of ingredients in your mind and stay there for several seconds so you can write it down.
Yep, I write it down.
Perfect.
I quietly
Yep.
pray and thanks.
Not even much better.
No.
Oh well.
Amazing.
So, Dagon's tending to this shit, huh?
He's not our enemy. You need to realize this now. It's Kronox. He cares little for our lives, only that we clean up the mess he's made. We have been his puppets. The man Dagon was before was kind and had a family. His research into the gates that litter the entire world allowed him not only to travel great distances, but time as well. Kronox found this out and...
Honey,
he
stop
just-
right there. You're sounding like you're in a cult.
Look.
Cult.
See, please, just let me finish. Look,
Cult.
you need to speak to him. He can explain it.
Yeah, I ran into my counterpart. She's kind of a bitch.
Look, there's been misunderstandings on both sides, I am sure.
Mm-hmm.
If you talk to him, he can explain what's been going on and why he's doing what he's doing. He can fix everything that has happened so far. He can bring back your family.
I don't want my family back. I got fine without them.
You don't
I
miss
don't
your
need
mother or
them.
father? Really?
No.
I find
Do you
that
know what
hard to
I need?
believe.
My mother and father lie dead, buried in their graves. And guess what? I became who I am without them. I don't want to change. I don't need them in my life. They're dead and gone. The best thing that one can do is move on. I live for centuries, child. I know people will die. People die all the time. What matters is the current moment. At the current moment, I am in a cell, which I do not want to be in the first place. You kind of see the situation I'm having here.
Yes,
Imagining
I understand
slowly
your situation.
transitioning.
Look,
Imagining her transitioning to a hand on hip, shaking finger in face thing.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. Give me a second.
Oh,
I don't
boy.
mind doing this. Cause
it's like the sassy black woman shaking her finger and nodding her head. Mm-hmm.
no. Is my video on?
No,
Or just
Yeah, it's fine.
that's okay.
Yeah.
wait, hold on.
A voice is carried upon the wind. 5 gold.
So, Lady Benadryl just kind of sighs and goes back to her cot and sits down. She said, "The gods will be here to take us outside in a moment."
The
Guards. Gaurds.
Guards.
Oh. Okay.
So,
Her gods. Just
Yeah. accent, Gomer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you wait a few moments, and
Buckling
several,
signals.
several undead paladins of the order show up and open up the cell that you're in, Awen, as well as the cell that Lady Benadryl is in. She is not shackled. You are. They take both of you outside, and you see a ruined city. The guards slowly just push you along. I'm assuming you're not resisting too much or trying to escape.
No, there's no point. There's enemies everywhere. I can't do shit.
Okay. So they take you outside, and Dagon's back is turned to you. He's sifting through the rubble, kind of just haphazardly. You see skeletal remains everywhere. And without turning, he says, "This used to be my home, where my family lived. And Chronox sent you to kill them, thinking it would stop me from my research. He was wrong. He's going to pay for killing my family. They're all going to pay. And you are going to help me. If you don't, I will end your life right here." I know it's not much of a choice, but you need to decide whose side you are on. And if you obey me, I will give back everything that was taken from you. That is a promise.
Everything that was taken from me.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Such a lovely ultimatum you gave me. Truly wonderful. Work for you. Or die. You know, I'd rather die. I don't want to work for someone who brings back the dead, who deserve to stay dead. When I got to where I am without any involvement.
Well, guys, let's give her a hand.
I don't want them back. They're dead. End of discussion.
That is
Kill me now.
unfortunate. But I understand you are loyal to your friends. Most of
Actually, no, wait. I know exactly what I'm going to do. She'll cast Lightning Bolt on herself.
on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So you go to cast Lightning Bolt on yourself, but you see Dagon lift up his finger, and the lightning dissipates just before you put it to your throat. And it's like, now, there will be no suicide on my watch. Bring her to her knees.
Suicide watch.
So
Literal suicide.
the guards push you down to your knees.
Oh, boy.
They put your hand out, and the other Awen comes around to your side and says, "Well, it's a shame. I thought I would have had a nice friend to hang out with while we overtook the world, but I guess that's the end of that chapter." So then she immediately summons a shadow blade just out of thin air and goes and with a swift swipe slices off your hand. White
Give her a
hot
hand.
pain shoots up your arm and into the side of your neck and up your head. You scream in pain as that happens.
Okay.
But then something else happens. A vortex opens up in front of Dagon, and out comes a black and leather-clad figure. Because of the pain that you're feeling, you can't focus enough to see who it is. Immediately what happens is a blast of what looks to be blue lightning fires from the hand of the individual, and everyone is in complete chaos. You feel your body be lifted up, and then immediately everything goes black.
Okay.
Now, when you wake up, you find yourself in a familiar camp. The camp that you left prior to going into the valley. The rest of the party, you guys are already back at camp. You explained what happened, that Alwyn disappeared, and you're trying to find her.
I'm telling you, she's gonna appear sooner or later. That's what happens when you're kidnapped by Santa Claus.
You were right, Morgak.
And as you're having that conversation, lo and behold, a vortex opens up off to the side on the bluffs, and two figures emerge. One grasping their arm close to their chests, and the other covered in black leather and a hood.
I hold out my arms and I told you so. Kind of fat.
I sentimentally. Hello, Santa.
Santa then? Is Orc Santa wears black leather?
He's a dangerous man. Keep your distance.
So,
But I was a good boy this year. I want my present.
Go on, though.
So they both collapse to the ground, and the hooded figure throws back the hood that they're wearing, and you see a charred and mangled face on one side and sort of metal apparatus on the other.
Harvey Dent.
It looks as this person has been severely burned and has had some work done to assist with her face. She is female, from what you can tell. One of the eyes is still an eye. It's badly burned, but still obvious. The other one looks mechanical in nature and glows a faint red. The rest of the body is slender in nature, about the same height as Awen. But it's all covered in what looks to be black leather, but at closer examination, it looks to be almost like a suit of armor, grafted to the skin. The person gets up off the ground, lifts up the person that she's with, and you realize it's Awen, but she's missing her hand. What do you guys want to do?
Did you have any spare arms? We should have picked one of those from the fields.
Not breaking the meta here, just immediately going over, more than ready to slaughter this person if they attempt to, say, hold a knife to Awen's throat.
Yeah, definitely approach with axe out in one hand, just ready for something to go down.
Doesn't look
Hold
like they're making
hand
a
out,
reach for any
weapon,
weapon.
levitate into hand.
What they are doing, though, is they grabbed onto the stub of Awen, and they have now cauterized the wound. You kind of bite your lip and try and suck it in as the pain just, like, shoots up your arm.
Alright, look, I'm almost dead already, so I guess... Who are you? Why are you carrying Owen?
What color hair does this person have?
Purple.
You might be either Janine or one more iteration of Owen.
It's not Santa, that's all I know.
So
My life is a lie.
the person
I'm sticking to that nat one, dude.
the person looks at the three of you and is kind of taken aback a little, but she says in an almost robotic voice, her name is Awen, dear. Awen Grayson.
That is much.
Another one.
What?
Well, I guess you saved yourself from... Where were you? How did
What
you
happened
appear?
now?
Quickest way
Hell,
So she says, quickest way to explain it, dear, is those versions of yourselves that keep trying to kill you. And she points to one after the other of you guys. It's like, Morgak, your doppelganger, Sir Oust, and Oust's doppelganger, as well as, I'm sorry, what was your name again?
but you already know
Jeremy
it.
Crivsam.
Jeremy hit Sam.
Jeremy.
Jeremy. I don't believe that was your name, but either way, your evil versions, well, they exist, and so do I.
We know.
Because I wasn't the evil one in my world. I was trying to stop them. They were easily seduced by Dagon's offers. I refused. And in return, they dismembered me and burned my body and left me for dead. Luckily, I ran into some friends, nursed me back to health. And now I'm going to kill that man and everything he took from me.
We're running in circles here. Yeah, well, in this iteration of universe, we're on the same
Wait, are
track.
you still Lothar?
I think I healed myself and turned it off.
Yeah,
Okay.
it lasts an hour, so we're gonna see. He's
Alrighty.
gone off into the ether.
Continue.
Well, she's pretty much done speaking, so you guys can chime in.
Hmm.
Well, more a case of check on the person who still, after not even a minute ago, got her arm cut off. How's Alwyn holding up? Not that Alwyn, but that Alwyn. Ah, peachy, I see.
So where is Dagon now?
Being a whiny loser.
Wait, it was Dagon?
No,
Who else can it
some
be?
other bitch.
Like I said, it was Santa.
Could
It
have been.
was Alwyn.
Wait, where were you
Really need to
again?
Find a way to differentiate you and her, name-wise.
And lay palm on stump, lay on hands until it's roughly healed over.
Yeah, that's
Probably like 20
BRB,
points.
who's here?
okay.
Gotcha.
Alright, so for the further notice, I will call you Alwen and call you Mech Alwen. Guess that can
Mikawin?
work.
Mechawin.
Mechawin.
That works.
So Mechawin, you managed to get her from wherever she was.
Yes.
And where was that? We tried to find her, but she disappeared.
That's back where it all began, my friend. And my
And where
device
is that?
only has enough juice for one more trip. I can only do it once, and then no more.
Hmm.
I'm not sure if there's any coming back from that.
I'm back.
Well, I guess you know more
Welcome back.
about Dagon that we do. Tell us all you can. It will be useful, I guess.
I will do my best.
Won't be making that trip for a while yet. Not until we're in full form.
From what-
He looks distinctly troubled, looking at the stump on now. Like freshly healed over on Alwyn's hand. Or, well, arm.
Arm. Yeah, she still has her arm, just her hands gone.
Why that hand, though?
I think I
just
have
seems
to
odd.
do some smithing to do. Dismemberment, like she said. There.
Well, she's better off than I am, I must say. And then you hear her slap her leg, and it makes a distinct metal sound when she does.
Well, you
Well-
caught it early enough.
Hmm.
I think I still have a few bits of that dragon left over.
I'm also curious about the alter versions of us. I actually saw. Well, Lothar told me about the other oust, and I don't remember about other Morgak, but I've never heard anything about myself.
Well, my
No, I
dear,
killed other me.
he's a far more squiddier boy than you are.
Horrible.
Good Sam.
Good Sam.
Oh god, no.
The all-powerful Squid Sam.
He embraced the Elder Gods far more readily than you did. As a result, his form changed significantly. And he is
Makes sense.
no longer who he was, from what I remember.
And perhaps the gravest travesty of all, he lost his hair.
No. No.
Oh yes, he is most bald. Yes. Very unfortunate.
That's not true.
I remember
That's
in the
impossible.
early days where he would get so drunk he would pass out, and Alston and I would shave half of his head, and he'd wake up and he'd just scream in agony, and we just laughed. Oh, so we laughed so much.
Some things never change. And he looks at the normal Oust. Bastard.
Oust flicks 5 gold pieces into the air, just kind of juggling them a little.
I mage hand to steal it.
Be right back.
You'd have to roll
Alright.
sleight of hand against his perception.
I guess we're going into combat again.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah,
I
okay.
feel nice today.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, it might also be the current migraine he probably has.
True.
Hmm.
As an aside, while you guys are having this tete-a-tete, Tim runs up behind you guys and informs you that Ironbeard is missing.
Can
Oh,
somebody
shit.
just stay in the fucking camp?
Insight Tim.
All right, inside Tim.
I do not trust the fact that he might have killed him.
Buried the
Let's go
body
for
and
another
just said,
nap walk.
"Oh, he's just gone, guys. Hey, oh, holy cow, how'd that happen?" Or God, can you believe
I
him?
think he's good.
I give Oust my guidance.
Okay.
23.
Better than nothing. He sounds like he's telling the truth, to be honest with you. Like, Tim said that 1 minute he just glanced away because he's been keeping a close eye on him too. The next he looks back, he's gone. The bastard probably cast
They've just
invisibility
killed him.
on himself and snuck out of the camp.
I thought you were a highly skilled spellcaster.
Well, not in this body. It continues to fight me. He should really just let me do what I need to do.
Oh, fuck. Well, one more bastard than freedom. You're right, I guess, Timmy. Don't worry. Next time we'll beat the living shit out of him, I promise you this.
Oh, I will enjoy that.
I think I will too.
Let me get a few licks in as well. And he just like puts his fist and palm together in excitement.
Alright, so one bastard away. We have Owen here with no hand. Situation is getting worse.
It's already late.
Do you think you can make the arm the hand in the soon enough until
There are times I need about 3 days. Intermittently, I should have enough pieces done at a time where it can work.
The other Owen kind of pipes up. It's like, "Oh dear, don't worry about that. I carry spare parts with me all the time. It just so happens I have a few things that I can help with. We'll have right as rain as always. I can even teach you how to use it.
A day, then.
wonderful.
At most." And she smiles a mechanical smile. Well,
Might
half
as
of her
well
face smiles, the other half just stays flat.
Right. Then I guess we need to get to share the information on each other and see what we can do. We're traveling to the place where we can safely settle these people that have escaped, and then we need to see what to do next.
Well, I can help you with one of two things. I can help you get to the gate. I know where it is. I can even help you power it, but for only one trip. Provided you have the materials to do a second, I can make sure these people get home safely. You have my word.
I think we have more spare things. Timmy?
I have a sack of power stones.
I
you
also
go.
have a sack of them.
Then you guys should be good.
Wonderful. Alright then, I guess we prepare for the worst, like always.
Mm-hmm. And I think we'll leave it at that.
Hooray!
Yay, everybody got what they wanted. Everybody
No.
survived.
Owen got disarmed.
Owen got disarmed.
Yeah, well, Alwyn didn't want that. Lydia wanted that for Alwyn. It's a bit semantical.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's a bit mechanical.
Yeah. And I couldn't remember which hand it was, so I was like, screw it, I'll just say hand. I don't really care.
Was
I know
it?
you do, but meh. You could sort that out.
It's been like 3 years, man.
I know, but I don't
Choose which
remember right
hand you-
from left. It's hard for me to tell, okay?
Who's your fighter?
Uh,
Dun, 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 dun,
Like
dun,
to-
dun, dun.
Lefty, you're ready.
It's 50-50. You can't
think
lose this.
it was the right hand.
Okay. So we'll say the right
Yeah, I
hand
thought it
got
was the
lopped
left.
off then.
I was pull out the secret texts. I need to make references.
I'll get the references. Here we go. And then
According
we
to
just do that, and there we go.
Oust the librarian. There you go.
Actually, you have the secret texts. Nice.
I do.
That's very quick that you managed to find that.
Yeah.
All right.
Oust is going off to the side, presuming that it's late enough at night that people are not doing anything for the day, and he's going to assemble a quick forge to put things together.
Sounds good.
Don't mind the molten magma.
And Mecha Arwen will assist.
Excellent. Well,
I guess the other Oust can help too because he knows how to fire.
yeah, he
handle.
can watch. Doesn't trust him with smithing tools at all.
Oh god.
All right then.
Okay, so everything's going to be just fine, guys. It'll be ready in an hour.
Apparently, just free swing of a
I can
hammer
do this in
isn't
half
really
an hour.
sparks of fire, but more little jolts of lightning wisping through the air. And weather starts to seem a little bit more cloudy.
This is fair.
Great, more fog.
It's fine. And Alwyn probably just off to the side, watching, sulking, understandably.
Oh, she's not sulking. She's pacing.
While sulking at the same time, I
No.
imagine.
She's spiteful right now. She don't got time to sulk.
Hmm.
Yep. And
Plotting the vengeance.
Dang, and I was really hoping she'd betray you guys. Oh, shucks.
Yeah.
oh well. And hand done.
There we go.
Right. Poke at a spot, finger on artificial hands move, testing each one. I think that's good. Right.
All right.
Uh,
So I'm going to stop that recording it there. Boop-a-doop. Done.
Now time to vandalize the map.